Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We're back. Uh, it was a climactic finish last week, and I'm really excited to come in. As everyone can see, son of a bitch. I just saw PR. As you can see, Caddy Wampus couldn't play with us this week. She's got other priorities today, and we wish her the best. So we're joined once again by PR. Fist Roboto, who's looking stylish. Suffice to say, High Post won't be waking up this session from her incapacitation. And that
It
brings
has
us
nothing to do with my doctor skills.
Exactly, yeah. Definitely licensed.
Yes.
And Vegas, thanks for the 12-month subscription. And it looks like the bot isn't working today. Oh, my bot guy's back. I should have hollered at him. Oh well. I changed the description down below to actually have the links instead of just the chat commands for the maps we use. And that's really all we really need the bot for. So yeah, no bot this week. Oh well, who cares? Moving on. So recap. A quick summary of our characters actually, and then I'll get to the recap. We have Irene, who is a weapons genius, who actually didn't want to make weapons. She wanted to revolutionize travel and invent a translocation device. Unfortunately, her expertise and her desires collided because she invented the translocation induction device, which translocates people in a fashion.
Patent pending.
Patent pending, sorry. It just kind of disperses their atoms and then doesn't rearrange them. They just kind of boom.
We're still working
that we
on
know of.
that part.
That we know of, yeah. There is a fan theory going on among the players that perhaps it translocates everyone to Oklahoma. And that's credit to Caddy. She was the one who came up with Oklahoma. I love it. That's hilarious. Anyway, Irene didn't want this weapon to fall into the hands of her government, so she organized herself to be smuggled out of the Sphere Mandate, which is her home nation, and High Post facilitated that. High Post isn't here, so I'm not going to cover too much. He is a runaway. He is the head anarchist of the crew, and he is a Salice, which is a very human-like species, known for their allure and for their ability to form incredibly strong and hard to break bonds of loyalty. And Irene is an Exalvi, which is a genetically evolved human, so like engineered to be evolved. Irene likes to think she's better than everyone. Next we have Razik. Razik lost his license after basically a political smear job after a Saldrosi diplomat died under his knife, and he decided that he wanted to get away from all the bullshit, and his name was besmirched for no real reason. And oh, Fisto, thank you for the subscription at tier 1. My guy, thank you. And he decided to run into the area of space known as the Wild Cluster to find a new life and administer free aid to those who in need. He got picked up by Hippost and Irene, and he's been with them ever since. Next is Elise. She is... I forgot to... Razik is an Azretian, which is a avian humanoid. It's probably the quickest way to describe them. Elise is, or was, a Starkeeper, which is a order of psionic knights. She was charged with protecting her solar system, and other solar systems sometimes called for them to aid them. They were majority human, which made them the target of the Saldrosi Empire, which is vehemently anti-human. She was able to escape her order being wiped out because she is not human, and yeah, she was basically able to escape the blockade by being Dorak. And as a Dorak, that is basically like a canine humanoid. That's the Cliff Notes version of her species. And joining us this week is our favorite sim droid. He is Slag, also known as Unit 25095N-3L95P. He is a Simdroid. Simdroids are humanoid-shaped robots designed to simulate a unique, or at least close to unique, personality. They simulate emotions, and they have programmed responses to stimuli. They're supposed to be as human as robots can get. Slag is an ancient Simdroid. We don't actually know how old he is, and he's obviously got a few bugs, least of which is a power core that is so old and advanced that not even Irene can figure it out yet, and it occasionally just stops working, and it'll spontaneously start working again. And most of the time, he is just kind of a decor on the ship. So I think should fix Slag's placard. There we go. And I think we should start there. Oh, wait, we got to do the recap. Last week, the crew arrived at the 50-year-old sphere mandate control carrier Derelict that was found circling the drain of a black hole. Recently, its engines fired long enough for it to leave the temporal dilation of the black hole, so it's still in its gravitational pull and headed towards it, but it's far enough away from the event horizon that the time dilation is minimal at best. A team of criminals, known as the Reaper Syndicate, took control of the Derelict. They have 6 ships forming a blockade to prevent anyone else from getting it. And the crew was offered a job to help them salvage it, which they turned down. And in the meantime, another criminal organization, known as the Thuj Cartel, managed to deploy a strike team through the blockade and onto the Derelict and seize control of it. And that is led by a Thuj named Wulot, and he has an army of battle bots, which is maintaining his control of the Derelict. Theme song incoming. And he's a Thuj, of course, as the name implies. Very large, bulky, horned mammals. Moving on. And the team is kind of working all the angles here. They've learned that there's yet a third party involved that they weren't able to identify, but we'll get back to that in a moment. And they've decided to help the surviving Reaper Syndicate get rid of the Thuj Cartel while pretending to work for the Thuj Cartel, and Irene is helping them fix a dozen starfighter drones, which is the might of a control carrier, and a dozen of them were in a state of being able to be repaired. Irene was in the process of repairing one when they got a call from their ship from their contact in the Reaper Syndicate. This is starting to get really complicated. By the name of Tenbrigger, he told them that something was happening when they were being boarded on the Involucre, which is the cruise ship, and everyone except for Irene and their 2 companions, which I also forgot to mention, an archaeologist named Wesh and his protector Simdroid named Doc. Everyone else went back to the ship, and they had a very deadly gun battle with some Saldrin, which are the primary species of the Saldrosi Empire. These were no ordinary warriors. They were highly trained, highly skilled, highly equipped, and unfortunately, Elise and Hypoest succumbed to their wounds. Razik was able to stabilize them for the moment, Hypoest being completely stable, and Elise stable for another 8 hours. And he tried to continue fighting the Saldrin before he was completely outflanked and forced to surrender. And that was the last scene. I think technically the last scene was Irene running through the corridor after getting the call from Hypoest help, followed by Doc and Wesh. So we're going to come in, officially starting today. We're coming in on a scene of like relative destruction and carnage in the Involucre's main hull. There's flechette rounds denting all over. There's laser burns on the walls and countertops. There's Elise unconscious on the ground next to a Saldrosi. Another Saldrosi in the far corner, waiting to make sure that Razik is surrendered. And the camera falls squarely on Slag, who has been positioned by Elise days ago to sit on the couch. And suddenly, Slag's eyes glow and flicker and turn on. And he kind of like, does one of those, and Slag is now online. Who is not in the Foundry?
I am not, because I don't know the pass.
You need the access code.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I remember the passcode?
I'm just going to try something and see if I think I might remember it. Nope. It is not what I thought it was.
Okay, real quick. All right, go ahead and start role-playing, and I'm going to figure that out. This might kick everybody out.
So, looking towards the closest person, awake or not, he says, "Hello, sir or madam. Did you know that 1 out of 7 meat bags die each solar cycle to improperly maintained oxygen scrubbers? With such a high probability of dying to asphyxiation when performing routine tasks, it would be impractical to not protect yourself or other flesh sacks that you hold as part of your family unit with insurance. Can I offer you some insurance?"
I assume you're talking to the Saldrin in the back there. Oh wait, you can't see the
Whoever
map.
is literally the closest body.
Oh, okay. So you look around and you see Elise unconscious behind you, and you just espouse that.
Yep.
All right, this Saldrin operative. I shot you the password in a private message.
Okay, sweet.
I can bring us to the real screen now.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot that one.
Me neither. Kind of turns. He's like, "Sim droid, you don't sound like a combat model."
Are you in need of life insurance? Parker Industries has a wonderful package for 300 credits a month.
Maybe later. Azrishian, step out into the hallway with your hands up.
I had already dropped my gun at the end of the scene, so I'll put my hands up and just step out.
Okay. And the Saldrin who was above you kind of like slides down the ladder, levels his rifle at you, then reaches down and picks up your gun. And this Saldrin kind of comes out from behind the countertop. And now that you're, secure, he kind of points his gun at Slag and he says, What's your job on this ship?"
Insurance salesman.
These guys are wearing full face masks, and he turns to Razik, and even though you can't see any facial expressions, he's kind of giving you like a, "The fuck?"
Razik, quite literally he shrugs with his hands up, he shrugs and he goes like, "I'm a doctor, not a robot technician. I have no idea what's wrong with this guy."
Is Elise on top? No. Okay. He motions you forward, Razik. I no longer need Moon on. Was Moon hurt? Yeah, Moon was hurt. Okay.
So it's just the two of them, right?
Well, actually, now you can see a third one. Yeah. That you can see.
I will turn to Razik and say, "Are you in need of life insurance?"
Right now, it possibly would be useful, yes.
Excellent. We have a bronze, silver, platinum, uranium package. Which can I put you down for?
That's enough. Pipe it, you bot.
Good luck with that.
Stand up, droid.
I will do so. Do these these humanoids that I've never seen before, do they look hostile?
Yeah, I mean, they've got their guns.
They're pointing guns at
pointing
me.
guns at you and pointing guns at Razik.
Okay.
You've been instructed to stand.
Yeah, I will do so.
Okay. Put your hands behind your head.
My arms will like spin around like more than like a human or like a meat person could, so that like they spin behind and like kind of function behind, so they are literally all my arm is behind my head.
All right, the Salgin closest to you comes over and checks you for weapons. I assume you have one on you, right?
Well, I mean, technically I have a weapon that's a part of my arm. I assume that got affixed.
That's right. You do have a fixed weapon.
Oh no, I have a fixed shield, but I also do have that vibro blade.
Okay. So that's probably like sheathed at your side.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unless you want to try to stop him, he's gonna, take that from you.
I would like to stop him.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a. I'm just gonna say, yeah, you just kind of like, push him back or like intercept his hand, and the other one levels his gun behind Razik's head and goes, "Come on now."
Okay, so Razik basically has a gun to the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now that you've kind of caught your surroundings, Razik looks shot to shit. He's got several still burning laser shots cutting straight through his midsection. He's kind of hurt.
Also, at least he's lying on the floor at your feet full of holes.
Yeah. I will turn to the man or creature that has the gun behind Razik and say, "Please lower your weapon. I cannot allow you to harm a potential customer."
In that case, you should be mandated to surrender your weapon. Otherwise, this customer will come to harm. The other one who is engaging directly with Slag, still looking at Slag, says to his partner, he's like, "I can't believe we're dealing with this thing. It's been sitting here how long?"
He will look towards this, like, head shifts towards the thing and will not open, but the kind of flashing where his mouth is goes to say like a number, but it's that garbled like dial-up modem from like the cycles.
Give out the sword.
And then looks back towards.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
weighing your options. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I go gung ho and then Razik gets blasted in the brain.
Yeah, it's a rough situation. Welcome to the situation.
Yeah,
it was bad before you got here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's gonna help, but you can tell that Razik, like, he's weakened, he's kind of tired of the whole fighting, but he's angry. I know it doesn't help because it's kind of both sides, but he's angry, so...
Everybody, including Slag, gain a hero point.
Okay, let me just double check what I can do as a...
let me tell you mechanically. Okay, technically, Razik, what did you do? Okay, technically, Razik isn't completely helpless. He's not unconscious or completely restrained. He's not, like, dead to rights, but damn near close. He's also unarmed, so even if he doesn't get blasted, he doesn't have a lot of options.
Oh yeah, and you Slag might not know, but it's important, outer character that you know. Razik is very good to hand-to-hand combat, but these guys have a tough armor. I can't get through.
Well, he wouldn't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just for everyone's sake, mechanically speaking, for an execution, if someone attacks a target that is unconscious or restrained, or completely restrained, like, not like just
bound.
Yeah, like bound. If they take an impulse to aim with the attack, then they automatically score a stellar success and they automatically deal max damage. And if the target is not wearing any armor, they automatically deal a mortal wound. So yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Now Razik is not restrained, so he's not like he's not at the position of execution, but he's definitely in an untenable position.
Okay. Yeah. Just give me a sec. I'm like really jumping into this quote unquote blind.
I know.
And I'm trying not to get everyone killed because that would be a great guest appearance. And
everybody's dead. All right.
You're all dead.
All right. Now I have to go. So.
Yeah. So we all want to roll up new characters, right? Like that's what we wanted.
Hey, Caddy, welcome back.
Yeah, right.
I think I might be disengaging my safeties. Oh God, I don't want to do this, but
he has Slag has a comm, right?
Like a communication device.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm aware of.
Damn. I was gonna, let Irene introduce herself into this situation, but
because I mean, literally the only items I have are what I picked up last session.
Right. I think they probably would have given you a comm if you'd made it back to the ship conscious, but since you were just, powered down sim.
Irene has been working on me in the downtime, trying to figure me out. So I don't know if that was installed. So if you want for the narrative, we can definitely say that was installed.
If Irene or Slag spends a hero point, I'll say you have a comm link built into your noggin.
Boom, hero point spent.
Okay. So Irene, do you want to call and see if anyone's...
Well, Irene has been frantically trying to get Hypoist back on the laser link comm, and that not succeeding.
Right, because laser link needs a direct line of sight. So
right,
yeah.
That not succeeding, she's been trying the regular comm for Hypoist, and that not succeeding, she tried Elise, and that not succeeding, she's tried Razik, but Razik isn't really in a position to reply right now. So as a last-ditch effort, she just opened it up to every comm frequency on the ship.
Right.
Which would include Slag. What the fuck is going on? Somebody reply now.
Hello, sir or madam. Did you know that 1 out of 7 meat bags die each solar cycle to improperly maintained oxygen scrubbers?
I'm also going to rule that as a sim droid, you can send that message without projecting it.
Yeah, I was hoping that'd be a thing. So I'm just like staring at them, and like across the glasses, much like what I'm currently wearing, is this like an hourglass spinning.
Okay.
What? Who the fuck is this?
I am Unit 25095N-3L95P, otherwise known as Slag.
Holy shit, you turned yourself back on?
Good one.
What? I need a sit rep immediately. What is happening on the ship?
A potential customer has a gun to the back of its head.
What? How long can you delay whoever is holding the gun?
I can engage in fisticuffs.
Yeah, okay, let's do that, because I'm like a minute or two out, and I'm obviously not going to get any more situational awareness from you at the moment, so just go ahead and, do that, and I'll be right there.
Sweet. So, I'm going to disengage my safeties then.
Okay. Since these
I
guys
can do
are-
it as a one.
Since these guys are guns pointed, I'm gonna let you disengage your safeties. But I think now after that we're gonna go into combat. Yeah.
Okay, so
Ask a
that is a
question,
one
Vicken.
impulse action for me.
Okay. I'll let that happen before. So you'll just roll in normally. Yes, new guy. What's up?
I wrote it in Foundry.
Yes, it is a new combat scene.
All right.
Here's something I wanna bring up.
I know why.
But also, here's the thing: if Irene cast that to all channels, that means Razik could have heard the whole exchange without being able to say anything, right?
Yep.
Yes. Which means Razik is like, oh shit. Yeah.
Also heard Slag refer to him as it.
Yeah. No big deal. Of everything else said during that conversation, I think that's the least of Razik's worries. Okay, so it's I think you only did like one combat as Slag, maybe one or two, and it was weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the way we do initiative is you roll a d20 plus it's just like any other skill roll, right? And if you succeed.
Yep. Yeah, I remember how to do that.
Okay, cool. Then let's do that now. Since these guys have the drop on you, I'm going to give them a +1 step to initiative. I think that's fair. Yeah. Because they haven't surprised you, but they do, like, they've got you dead to rights. I'm going to give them a +1 step.
Okay. I have an initiative bonus of 1. Is that 1 step or just +1 to the roll?
+1 step. Only
Okay,
damage
cool.
deals in solid values. Oh, fuck, Razik. Okay. So they have a base +1 step, so I'm going to give them a +2 step. And they succeed. That doesn't look good. They succeed on a 10?
Yeah, and for the disengaging safeties, that is to my strength.
Right. Okay, so Razik has got initiative. So boopty, rats. One Spec Ops operator. We're gonna go non-moon. He is the one who got a excellent, so he'll go next. And then you both failed with Slag succeeding or exceeding the other one by 1. So it'll go Slag, and then Spec Ops operator, and then we need to modify Slag to -2, failed, and the Moon Spec Ops operator to 2.01. And then we hit begin combat. Okay, Razik, you're up. Oh, I can't move that.
Well, I wanted to grab this guy's gun, turn around and fight for it, but the problem is that it's a rifle, right? So he's holding it with 2 hands.
Yeah, I think you have to succeed to grapple first, right?
No, you can try to grab something that another character is holding as a 3 impulse action. But the thing is it's my hand-to-hand against the target's skill with the weapon. I'm assuming he's pretty skilled. And since he knows that I'm most likely going to do that, that's a +2 step bonus. And since he has 2 hands on it, that's a +1 step bonus on top of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not winning that. So I'm going to grapple instead.
Which going to go for the grapple?
Yep. That's just hand-to-hand against my opponent, so it's hand-to-hand against hand-to-hand.
Okay.
My hand-to-hand, I don't think I get anything off of it. I need an 11 or more.
He has a +1 step to brawling, but not to grappling. So I'm gonna. He needs an 11 for success.
I have a 1 success.
He failed, so he is grappled.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, and that was a 3 impulse. Did you want to add anything to that, like an evade or?
Yeah, I'll dodge since we're fighting.
Okay. Oh, that first one doesn't matter. Okay, good to know. All right. The so grappled guy. I think we get a -1 penalty on anything other than hand-to-hand attacks against you or resist actions. Have to escape. Okay. He can tell you're kind of beat up, so I think he's just gonna play on your terms and just try to beat you up.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I had a -1 because a -2 actually. I think Serious Moon.
Oh yeah.
Let me roll that -2. That's a D6.
Roll it -1 because you're being honest. 11.
That's still 11. That would still have been a success.
Okay, cool. So
Continue.
yeah, he's gonna drop his assault laser, so that falls to the ground beneath his feet, and he's just gonna headbutt you basically. He has a +1 step. 11 is a hit. That is a hit.
All right.
So he's going to strike you for. That seems high. I don't think I changed that die. I think it's supposed to be that. I think that was a copy paste error. Alright, he hits you for 4 physical damage.
That is a grace because I remove 3 from that. That's 1. So.
Right, because it's a fresh combat, so you have new grazes.
Yep. Well, actually, I didn't even get any grazes. I just got straight shot to Sirius.
Alright, and that is going to be a 3. Oh, shit, he had a 1. You were evading, so he missed. Go ahead and don't take that graze.
Oh, all right.
Alright, Slag, you're up.
Well, seeing as Razik is kind of grappling, as a 1 impulse action, I will draw my Vibro Sword.
Okay. Why is one of the guys at -4? I mean, at -4, and the other one's at -6. Why is he at -6? You should be at -2. Yes, you can. I don't know what happened there, but it should be Moon's turn. So we're gonna do Moon's turn. He's gonna mag dump into Slag. He had just reloaded. I'm gonna take that as a fail. Yeah. So he had just reloaded. He doesn't have any penalties, except I believe he gets a penalty because he's at point blank range using a rifle.
Unless it's an assault rifle. I think assault rifles do not get that.
Oh, is it an assault? It's an assault laser, but I don't know if that is an assault weapon. I think it is. I think that's in the Protostar.
Looking it up right now for you.
Assault laser is an assault weapon. Okay, so he does not get any penalties. So he wasn't an idiot getting up close range. So he is going to double tap and rattle off 6 shots. So that's going to be a 5 impulse action with a -1 step penalty. So he's got a flat 20. If he hits, he deals 2 wounds. He needs an 11. That's not it. And he gets a second attack. 14. Okay, he's going to hit once for 3 energy damage to Slag twice.
And is there a way I can somehow resist this damage?
Yeah,
or...
if you have armor, there should be energy armor.
Yeah, I don't have armor. I'm
okay. So
I take
2 grazes.
I'm taking 2 grazes.
Yeah, because it's 3 twice. 3 and then 3.
Okay.
It's not double damage. It's 2 wounds.
Okay.
All right, and that was a 5 impulse action. And so it is. Oh shit.
Well, so all my grazes are now used up. Sweet.
So he should actually be at 7.
You should probably look into building armor on the Slag next time he powers down.
To-do list. Armor Slag. Speaking of Slag, it's Slag's turn.
All right, with my energy weapon now drawn, and it was the guy right next to me that just blasted me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start hacking. So with my melee, this good old, I don't have any specializations. I do with bladed. I don't think an wait, that's a vibro, so it does count as a bladed. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 step. Come on, roll. Yeah, that is a lot. I think that's my max. Let me just double check that. Melee. Yeah, 19 is my highest slash number.
So that's a stellar.
Outstanding.
So you do the excellent version of damage, and you inflict 2 wounds with it.
Excellent version of damage.
So that would be the after. That would be to the right of the slash. So it's a die plus right of the slash. Okay.
I didn't call it, but last time, but first of all, it's AP2, just to know.
Oh, that's important.
And I would have been using it two-handed, but I didn't say it, so I'll just do the one-handed damage.
Well, you don't have your shield on, so I think it stands.
Yeah, I
reasonably.
didn't call it, so it seems like metagamey.
No, it's
So
fine. Go for it.
I'll just
Take it.
well.
I
We
appreciate
need it.
That was a fucking good roll, and you have AP2, right?
Yep.
So that reduces...
Technically, it's +1 if you are doing the two-handed, but I'm cool with it not being.
I appreciate you. I will
No problem.
take the 1 extra damage. So that is 9 effective because he has 3 remaining armor after AP2, which is a moderate wound followed by, since you got a stellar, followed by a serious wound. So
And sparks are now starting to shoot out of Slag as I just took another. Oh, so there goes all my light wounds. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
you mean grazes?
No, I filled up all my grazes last time. I took 1 wound box for pulling out my weapon because I'm disengaging.
Oh.
Yeah. And then so then I took 2, so that's 3. That's all my grazes, and then I just took a 3 impulse action thing, so that's another 3.
Ouch. So Slack is just running himself dry, and that was a 3 impulse action.
Yeah.
All right, it is back to the grappled operator. Grappled operator is I think double tap only works for his guns. Yes, double tap only works for his guns. So he is you know what? He's gonna go ahead and take the penalty because his flamethrower implant can attack 2 targets. So he is going to use his flamethrower implant in the palm to try to shoot flame at both you and Slag. But since he's got the -1 step from being grappled, that puts him at -1 step. I think it's 1 attack roll. No, it's going to be 2 different attack rolls. So since Razik is still dodging, it's going to be -3, and then against Slag, it's going to be -1. So first is against Razik. Shit. What did he fuck? Oh, you got a nat 20. So that puts him at... That's the wrong document. That puts him...
That's gonna set me on fire?
Yeah.
Lucky miss.
Okay, you're using your lucky miss?
Yep.
Alright, somehow Razik contorts himself to dodge the flamethrower. And now he's a -1 attack against Razik. I'm sorry, Slag.
Not Razik, but Slag.
Is a huge miss because of Razik's kung fu moves. And that's it. That was a... How many impulses was that?
Razik used the heat from the blast to generate lift under his flaps and just kind of whoop up over
Well,
it.
he's holding him. Oh, because he did the 2 target one, that's a 5 impulse action.
Nice.
And Razik, you're up.
Quick question, Jaken.
That's me.
There's no upgrade from grappling to trying to restrain the other person, is there? At that point, it's just punching him or letting go,
No,
essentially.
I think you can... There might be a talent that's required to do that.
Oh, that's perfect.
Because
I'll
there
look
is an
into that
entire talent constellation called martial arts grappling. So,
later. All right.
yes.
Okay, well then.
There's a disarming lock and submission hold talents. So, yeah.
I figure that this guy, that asshole, is gonna keep trying to do that to me and Slag, potentially. So it's half movement, right?
Yeah, while grappling someone's half movement and you take him with you, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna drag him. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna drag him over where Ipoest is. Like, I'm gonna be there and he's gonna be there so he can't flamethrower both Slag and me.
Trying to find the Yeah, if you move, you travel at half speed. Okay, cool. Where are you going? Sorry.
I moved north, and he's moving north 1 square, just so he
Oh.
can't flamethrower both me and Slag at the same time. Yeah, right there. And that's a move action, I believe. So that's 2 impulse.
I'm gonna say it'd be hard to finagle him around like that.
All right, he can
so I'm
end up
I'm
north
gonna
of
say
me.
he's
That's
gonna
fine.
be there. Yeah. Okay, and that's a 2 impulse move.
Yep.
All right, Slag, you're up. Slag, you have a radius around you.
I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't.
If you click on it, you should be able to delete it. Make sure you don't click on your token.
Yeah, I've been trying to click on it. I
think I could just clear it. Clear templates. There we go.
Sweet. Slag is going to re-engage his safeties, though.
Is that a 1 impulse?
Yeah, Sparks are now shooting. Yeah,
Okay.
because this next one would not go over so well. As I'm just taking damage that I can't soak or anything like that. So let me just adjust my strength back down to normal.
Okay. And
but
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then he's just going to. Oh no, I guess re-engaging them is a. It doesn't say anything about what the action is to re-engage. It says you must maintain the bonus throughout subsequent action. So.
Okay, and this is
what does that mean?
I mean, this is an Android ability, right? Disengage yourself
Mhm.
as a 2 impulse action. You can get, but you took.
But it's 1 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Per impulse, you have the bonus active. You don't take damage during the impulses you spend disengaging the safeties, but you must. If you use the bonus to make a 3 impulse action, for example, you'll take 3 boxes of damage. It says you don't take damage during the impulses you spend disengaging the safeties. Okay, that's when you initially turn
which is
it on.
activating it.
But you must maintain the bonus throughout the subsequent action. Okay, you're right. I think it's a free action. So whatever you do,
Okay.
I'll just adjust it -1 because I already moved you 1. So
Okay,
yeah, sorry.
so
It is still your turn. That was my ignorance. Go ahead.
Not a problem. But yeah, I'm just gonna hack and slash at this guy that I hit last time.
2-handed, right?
Yes, this
Okay.
time 100% two-handed.
Hmm.
But with a 7, I don't think I'm gonna hit.
Is that confirmed?
Oh yeah, that's on me. Wrong system. Yeah, no, that's a miss.
Got it. 3 impulse action?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then, seeing as I miss, Slag's is gonna go, ha ha ha, good one.
Okay. Moon's turn. He's going to. I don't think he's going to mag dump you again because you kind of fucked him up pretty bad here. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to take a resilience action to try to reduce his penalty, and he's going to add the evade modifier on top of it. So that'll be a 4 impulse action, and he needs to make a resilience check. I keep clicking on the wrong document. He has a resilience score of 14, and he has a -2 step because of his wounds. Oh, poor guy. So that's a 4 impulse for him. Razik, you're up.
I know it doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna try anyway. I'm going for the punches with a +2 step since I have him in melee.
You're gonna punch or Talon? It only really matters.
Talon.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Talon. I'm going lethal. Talon.
Okay. So since his armor is tough and you're using unarmed attack, he gets +3 physical resistance against this.
Yep, I know.
I'm just repeating it for people watching and
Yeah.
make sure there's no surprises down the line.
Oh, hand-to-hand, no bonuses, just straight up +2 because of the grapple. That is a excellent, so at least that's good. Oh, that's not gonna get through.
No. He has 8 physical armor against your talons, so you rake across and you scratch his paint. And that's a 3 impulse?
Yeah.
Alright, his turn. He's going to flamethrower just you, so you did it. Congrats. He normally has a +1 step, but he doesn't.
-1.
So it's just net. And he needs a 12 to hit with the flamethrower. Yeah, he didn't. Slag, back to you.
All right. Well, hopefully this time I will be able to hit with this vibro blade I have. Swinging it with
Whew.
that is a hit for sure. That I don't think that's the highest one.
Subtract the D4 because he was dodging.
Okay, I can definitely do that.
So you got a 16.
Okay.
I'm sure that's
subtract
a hit.
the D4.
Yeah. So just take the 4 out. Unfortunately, you rolled really high on it.
Yeah, 16 on that is the middle one on the dot.
Excellent. Okay, so that means you just do the larger damage, but only 1 wound.
Sounds good.
I mean, if you get through his armor, he is donezo.
It is AP 2.
Okay, yeah, he's down. Man.
And I'm able to move like 1 square as part of this.
Yes, you did an attack to him. Yep, 2-meter move as part of an attack.
Yeah, before or after the attack, you can do a 2-meter move, which is 1 square.
Cool.
Slag, as you step there, you see something that I think everyone has seen except for Hypois, but she's not here. There is another figure in there. Yeah. It doesn't appear invested in trying to get involved in the combat, and it's not a Saldran. Slag has a database of life forms. You'd recognize it as a Halkurite, which is a kind of a rocky, obsidian-skinned humanoid, known for being incredibly rational and logical. They're usually coveted as, highbrow kind of work. And he's in the engine compartment, and he sees you see him, and he just kind of like, he has a sidearm and he has his hand on it, but he doesn't seem invested in getting into the fray.
Slag will say, "Excuse me, sir or madam, can I interest you in life insurance?"
All right, and that's a 3 impulse?
Yeah.
Okay, Razik, back to you.
That's interesting. Now that I kind of want to bring him back to Slag.
Look what I brought you. Something to chop.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the 2 impulse move on top of dodging, so that's a 3 impulse move. I'm gonna go poop, and this like.
You're doing a 3 impulse because you're dodging?
Yes.
Okay, his turn. Yeah. I don't think he wants to be grappled anymore. So he's gonna try to not do that. It's hand to hand, right?
Yes.
He failed.
I don't think I need to roll, because even if I fail,
Yeah.
status quo.
Slag, you're up.
Is there any rules about moving through people?
Yes. You either shove them or they can spend a reaction to sidestep. She can't do because he's grappled.
Yep.
So he would have to block your movement, which is
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. So I guess I'll just attack this new life form that got brought to me.
Okay, you have a +1 step because he has 2 or more guys in melee with him.
Oh, well then. That is I miss.
Ouch. Okay. 3 impulse?
Yep.
Razik, you're up. Okay, Ducky.
I'm gonna go for the talons again.
Okay. Shit, dog.
That is a stellar. For almost max.
Well, unfortunately, he has 8 physical resistance against your claws or talons, so
It should damage his armor. No, it's fine.
You carve a big scratch into his armor that he's gonna have to repair later. And that's. Are you dodging, or is that just 3 impulse?
Since he might use his flamethrower again, I'm gonna dodge just to be safe.
Okay. He's going to try to no longer be grappled again.
Alright.
He got at least an excellent. He got an excellent. What did you get?
I have an excellent as well, so status quo.
You guys both got natty 20s?
Yep.
Okay. It's his turn again. He is going to do the same thing, but he's going to add an evade to it.
Okay.
He got an excellent.
I got a normal, so he's out.
He is no longer grappled, and that was a 2 impulse action because he added an evade to it. Slag, you're up. So he's evading, so you get a -1 step. So I think a net minus, net +1. Because you still have the +1 from being the 2 people.
Sweet. So yeah.
Unless he has 5 dodge. He does not.
This is Elise right behind me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Just filing that away for a moment. But yes, viral blade, hopefully to the face of this. Nope, not with a 7.
Okay. Are you evading or
I
not?
might have to disengage. No. Nope.
Okay, his turn. He is uninjured, thus. He has not shot any rounds. Oh, but he did drop his gun, so he's going to do 1 impulse. Yep. He's back in the same spot he started in, so he's going to do 1 impulse to pick his gun up off the ground.
All right.
Back to Razik.
Since he has his gun up, I'm going to tackle him.
You bastard.
So by tackling, I get a +2 step bonus on the opposed hand-to-hand check, but I fall prone automatically. If I win, he's also prone, and he gets a grappled. If he wins, then I'm just prone and I look dumb.
Okay.
That's a stellar.
He can't get a stellar, so you grappled him. And he's prone, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that's a 3 impulse?
Yeah, for grapple, yeah.
His turn. You bastard. You're basically on top of him. I think he's just gonna rattle off some rounds. So he's gonna do a single burst fire. Hopefully into your chest. So it's gonna be a flat 20 because you are grappling him, so he gets the -1. And this will be a 4 impulse action because he's using auto fire. Actually, he's kind of really sick of you in general. So I wonder if what does full auto do for him? Okay, that's just like if you want to spray an area. So against one target, it makes sense to just do a burst. Okay, so he's just gonna do a burst. Flat 20. This is gonna expend 3 rounds. He hits on an 11.
Ouch.
So that is going to be an excellent, which deals 2 wounds because you did the burst fire. So I'm going to confirm my numbers here, but I think I remember it from last week. Yep. This +6, twice. 8 energy, twice.
Oh my god, I just realized something. I forgot the serious wound again when I tried to tackle him. Oh, I hate that. How do you want to deal with that? Because I don't mind retconning or something.
You owe me a hero point. I think that's fair.
Alright. And I will not forget it anymore. So 8 energy -2, that's 6. And it's twice, so that's 2 light wounds.
Okay.
Done.
Slag, you're up.
Hopefully the 4th time's the charm.
Hang on. He's prone now. And he's no longer
he's
dodging.
prone.
So you have a total of, I think you have a total with your specialty plus 3 step, because you get a 1 step from your specialty, 1 step because there's you and Razik next to him, and then another step because he's prone.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully this goes better than the previous.
Oh my god! That's a 2 and a 2.
Okay. Yeah. And Razik is still right there, so
Well, technically, he's kind of on top of him. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. After missing for the 4th time, once again, there's a ha ha ha. Good one.
Evading, or is that all she wrote?
No.
Okay.
Slag doesn't evade.
Got it. Razik, you're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Maintaining a rappel when you're to hand-to-hand attacks. I don't assume grabbing an object is an attack. It's an.
I don't think so. I think we had this conversation previously.
Yeah,
no,
it doesn't really
it's just
say.
an opposed skill check, basically. on
Yeah,
attack.
so I wouldn't get the +2, so that's not gonna work. And when you're prone, it's half movement to move around, right?
I think when you're prone, your movement is 2 meters.
All right.
Status effects. Prone. You are on the ground. Enemies get a +1 step bonus to attack you in hand-to-hand or melee combat, but suffer a -1 penalty with the range attacks. While prone, your speed is 2 meters. You can stand up from prone as a reposition action, which is a 1 impulse action.
All right. Oh, I kind of want to keep him prone.
Whoa, that was bizarre. We lost
Yeah,
PR.
what was that? Interesting.
But it was weird because it looked like he was trying to stay connected.
I can't pierce his armor.
You can stand up, and you won't take him with you. Like, you'll still be holding him, but you'll be holding him on the
Yeah.
ground. Basically, you stand up with him still on the ground.
Yeah, but if I do that, then he gets the bonus of shooting me at range. I don't want that. No, I'm just gonna take a 1 impulse action to dodge. Is that possible?
Actually, I don't think we've ever done this before, but I think there's like a,
Oh yeah, total
please don't
defense,
shoot
3
me action. Yeah. The total defense action, enemies get a -2, and you get a +2 to resist actions.
Yeah, I'm going total defense.
You can't use the evade modifier on
Yep.
this. So it's like evade, but it also gives you the resist bonus. Yeah. And if you don't want to do anything other than don't hurt me, it works too. So that's a
Well,
3
wait.
impulse.
If I dodge, I get the -2 step penalty anyway. So there's no point in me going total defense. It's not an upgrade. It's just costing me more impulses.
Well, if you attack, then it'll be a 4 impulse action if you evade. If you total defense, it's a 3.
Yeah, but if I move, it's a 3 with dodge.
Okay. So what's the play?
I'm gonna
I
interact.
believe Ignite is a resist check, in case you're worried about him using the flamethrower.
Well, he has his weapon out for now, so I'm gonna
he
risk
can
it.
take one hand off the flamethrower and ignite you.
Yeah, I'm gonna interact 1 impulse and dodge to draw a weapon. I'm gonna draw my vibro blade. So from now on, I'm only using 1 hand to hold him. Just FYI.
Okay, that gives him
For the
a
defense.
bonus, right?
Sorry?
It gives him a bonus to break out.
Yes, +1.
Okay. It's his turn again. He's going to burst fire into you again.
So I'm prone, -1. I'm dodging, -2.
Yeah,
Unless burst. Yeah.
And then another -1 because he's grappled, right?
Yep.
I was about to hit +3. That's a standard hit.
That's not good.
3 energy twice.
That would be grazes, but I think I'm good on grazes. Because I had one originally, but I think we retconned it.
I think you took one.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
I think you took 1 graze this fight. I think you took 1 graze this fight. Because I remember
I'll trust you with that.
Because I remember you said, my grazes are now 1 because you were
Yeah.
recycling them. Yeah. So that is a moderate wound,
I'm now up to moderate.
which you already
well
had a
as serious
serious,
also.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
stack. You always just take the highest, so that doesn't change your roll. That
We're
just
good.
means you're more hurt. Okay. And that was a 4 impulse for him. That means it's Slag's turn.
Is he still on the ground?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Just gonna try and just
Curb
slip
stomp
this
him?
in.
Oh shit.
Okay. That is a stellar.
Okay.
He's gonna go bye-bye.
Because I don't know how to do the fancy ways that you guys roll your damage. Wow.
He's unhurt 7 twice. AP 2, so that's 4 twice. He takes a light wound and a moderate wound, so he now has suffering on -1 step. He growls as you stab into him. Razik, you're up.
Will you reconsider life insurance?
As much as he
Good
is
one.
sick of me, as much as he is sick of me, I'm also sick of him, and I got a knife now. So I'm gonna stab with a +2, and I don't think since he's prone, does that give me a +1 as well for melee attacks in a grapple?
Technically, yes.
Cool. So that would be a +3, and since I'm specialized in knives, that's a +4 total.
Where's the +2 coming from?
Grapple.
Grapple. Oh, you get 1 from grapple, 1 from.
No,
He's prone.
2 for grapple. Grapple is two to hand-to-hand attacks. And knives are hand
Which
to
a
hand.
knife is. Yeah,
And a
knives
knife
are.
is a hand-to-hand.
Well, I'll be damned. Okay.
As we found out last time, Slake showed up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, here's my knife. I can't use it. You can use a sword, but not a knife.
It's too small.
What?
Fuck you. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
That's an excellent.
Okay.
Nope. I almost did it. I'm re-rolling. I forgot my moderate. I'm re-rolling. It's +2.
No, I was gonna just have you roll the 6.
I can do that.
So you got a
Back
13.
to the 16.
You got a 13.
Okay. 13. That's a regular.
Okay. With AP 2, right?
Yes. My blade average. Four.
4 with AP 2?
Mm-hmm.
That's a wound. And that's just a 3?
Yes.
Slag, you're up.
I should have dodged. Oh well.
I really need Razik to not be where he is.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Actually, let me just check something because I don't think it says I have to do this action round right there. Where is it? There it is. Sweet. And is this the ruler that you just? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm gonna charge. I know that sounds weird, but Slag doesn't like the. I mean, Razik looks like he has this under control, and he doesn't like that other dude being where he is. So
Okay.
she's gonna kind of run around Razik and then offer this operative the business end of his weapon.
Okay. Or schmuck.
So I'm just gonna roll with 1 step from my specialty. I don't think I have any other bonuses to steps. So I'm just gonna roll with this. Oh man, that is excellent. Is that what it's called?
Okay.
That's whatever is below stellar.
That's excellent, yep.
So 9 points of damage with AP2.
Slag lost a customer today.
As the body hits the ground, he'll say, "Can I offer you life insurance?"
No. Alright, that was a 4 impulse because you charged.
Mhm.
Did you take the -1 penalty? No, that's only if you have Trooper and you're using range attack. Never mind. Alright, the Saldron on the ground. The Saldron on the ground, he's hurt. He's grappled. Another hit and he's done. Either one of these dudes could fuck him up. I think he's going to use his flamethrower, and he is going to dodge. So it's a 6 impulse action. So he's kind of putting his chips in.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. Razik, neither of you dodged, so it's just going to be his penalties, which are substantial. So I think it's a -3.
Yeah, and the grapple.
No, that's with the grapple.
Yes.
Right. But he gets a plus. Because you're prone. This is technically a range attack. So I think it's actually.
If it's a range is a minus.
Right.
Melee is a plus.
-4 to Razik, -3 to Slag. Right, here we go. This is to Razik. Nope. -3. And this is to Slag. 13. Slag, he hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that hits me.
Yeah. He. Oh shit! He had a +1 step. I fucked up. Well, I rolled a 3 on the d20, so it didn't matter. Yeah, I will just leave it as is. So he's just gonna do his basic damage to Slag. I forgot that the flamethrower has a +1 step. So that's 1d6 +1 to Slag. So this roll +1 energy damage. 7 energy damage.
Whew. Okay,
Oof.
so that is a serious wound. Nope,
Okay.
moderate wound.
A moderate wound, and you need to make a dodge check.
Okay. Let me just see my dodge. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
Ah.
Oh my god. That is actually with my dodge. That is an excellent.
Okay, you are not on fire.
It's probably a time to say, "Aha, good one."
All right, it has been 45 seconds.
I don't think he noticed. Like, he just gets hit by the flames, but it's not really him like dodging.
Yeah,
it's just like the flames moving him at a.
Yeah. Well,
my turn?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, so if I just do a basic attack, it's -2 because of my wound. I'm not forgetting that one this time. +2 because of my grapple, 0. +1 because of my knife specialty, +1. Prone +1, that's 2. I want to end this fight. I'm gonna aim for a 4th impulse for a +3.
Okay.
Does that make the math correct?
Yes. Woo!
That is a excellent. For 5 physical, AP2.
If he didn't have AP2, he'd be fine. But with the AP2, he's done.
Oh my god.
I assume you want to stand up now.
No, actually, as part of the roleplay, what would happen is Razik would just stab the guy in the neck and then just kind of slump over him, going like, "It's done." With the knife still like embedded. He's still holding it, but he's not pulling out, just like, "Oh my god, it's done." And eventually I'll stand up, but yeah.
Is there still the guy in the engine compartment?
No, Slag just killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's I was
Razik
following,
and
I
Slag,
promise.
you guys hear this.
I pick up my knife and I stand up.
Oop, wrong button.
Can I peek around the corner?
Yeah.
What was it we're supposed to hear? My headphones are connected to my phone, not my computer. So
We heard a door open.
Actually, you heard
Or
a door
closed.
closing and then locking.
Oh, that's
okay.
interesting.
What makes it really good is because of being a sim droid, like I can't take like any awareness or anything like that. So
You're just like,
I will not have heard it.
okay. Razik, you didn't notice until it wasn't there, but the gentle breeze of the resupplying air stops.
Oh no, they turned off life support and locked the ship. And like Razik literally says that, like he turns to Slag and he says like they turned off the life support and closed the ship and locked the ship.
Did you know that 1 out of 7 meatbags die each solar cycle to improperly maintained oxygen scrubbers?
Well, if you don't find me oxygen, I won't be able to buy that insurance.
Noted.
Well, actually, Razik, you're in a vacuum suit. But,
True, I've never took it up.
but you took a serious wound, and I think that means you have to make a roll to see if it punctures, or it's just straight up punctured. Vacuum. Yes, if you suffer a serious wound, it just has lost its seal.
All right,
So your vac suit is in tatters. It will not protect you.
that's fine. But I got some time before the entire air supply of the ship turns out. Well,
Right.
runs out.
I also say it won't protect you from the vacuum of space, but just the air turning off isn't going to suck anything out of the suit, right? Won't the suit just keep producing air?
No. Well, yes, I guess it would have oxygen.
Yeah, but it's gonna leak out. So like I might get a minute or two more. But
Right.
It's not.
And that brings us to the next escalation. Is now the air is actively being sucked out of the room. And at that moment, we're going to cut to Irene securing her vac suit at the airlock, which is the one that you guys jumped from the ship to here. And Wesh is also securing his vac suit. And Doc says, "So, what are we looking at?"
Intruders on the ship. Elise and Hypoist are no longer responsive, and apparently the sim droid reactivated.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to kill some mofo's.
Oh, that's what I've been programmed to do. And he chambers around.
Cool. Let's go, boys.
Okay, right before that, Razik comes over your comm.
Yeah, I beep him and I beep Irene and I say, Irene, I'm back up. I've dealt with the immediate threat with Slag. They locked the ship. They're turning off the air supply and they're venting it out of the ship. I'm not sure how long I'll have. I'm not sure if there's more people on the ship. I'm no longer in a fighting position. I'm gonna lock myself in the lounge until you tell me it's clear.
Get the rest of the crew there too.
Yes.
We're imminently inbound. And what?
I did that in reverse order. That was him
Oh,
locking
okay.
the door to the lounge.
I would like to be on the other side of that door.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can.
Yeah.
breathe.
You don't breathe.
I'm gonna tell Irene that as well. That Slag decided to guard the door from the outside.
Good. And we make the jump across,
Okay.
or try to.
Yeah. You're trained in acrobatics? Yes, no. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So give me
Yep.
an acrobatics check plus 2 step.
Plus 2-step acrobatics.
Oh, go ahead and pull up the stat screen.
Any bonus on this due to mag boots?
No.
Okay. God damn you. That is one shy of average success.
You have a point in it though, right?
Yes.
Okay. You jump off, and your angle's off, unless you spend a hero point.
How bad is it going to be if I don't spend a
You know
hero
what?
point?
I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. That was a waste of time. The vac suit has thrusters, so...
Oh.
Yeah, this is the future. I don't
Okay.
know what I was thinking. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
okay.
so you jump us off, and you just turn on the thrusters. There you go. You get to the external airlock, and it's locked.
I will unlock it.
Okay. Give me a security check with a -2 step penalty.
Trying to see if I have any bonuses to it. I don't think I do. No.
I made Doc and Wesh tokens.
Yay! -2. That
Is a really good roll.
is an average.
Okay, that's what it takes. You unlock the airlock. That gets you into here.
Okay. Is this door locked?
Yep, it's locked. That'll take another
Oh.
security check with the -2 step.
-2 on this one as well?
Yep.
Okay. That is a... That might still be a success. Security. That is an average.
Okay.
What the actual fuck is this? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I need to get to the engine compartment, which is...
Straight south.
Yeah. It's down
Where
over
Slag
there.
is.
Yep. So like, hi?
Greetings, sir or madam. Do you have oxygen?
Yes, I have plenty of oxygen, thank you.
May I also interest you in Barker Industries life insurance?
We could talk about that later. Get the fuck out of my way so I can fix my ship. Please, and thank you.
Do you have oxygen?
Yes.
Good one.
So, behind Irene is a sim droid of rather large build, very bulkily designed. Not many curved edges on this boy, with a big, meaty-looking head with a pronounced jaw and huge brows, with no articulation in the face, just a voice box and glowing eyes. He's wearing a biker jacket. I think it was jeans, a shirt, and a belt with a weapon on it. Well, actually, he's got his weapon on him, and big stompy combat boots. And he looks past Irene. Actually, he can probably see over Irene, and he goes, "Hey, what's up? I'm Doc."
Greetings, sir or madam. Are you on patrol for some doom?
No?
Good one.
I mean,
And just for the viewers, basically, Slag looks like Max Headroom, although patchworked.
Oh, are you back? That was a bad time to lose him.
Yep.
All right, well, Razik, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm assuming... Can we hear through these doors?
Nope, they are airtight.
Don't know why I keep disconnecting.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's okay. It gave me a time to Google Max Headroom, and now I'm deeply disturbed.
I'm disturbed that you had to Google Max Headroom.
Same.
Dude, I was I'm a 90s
But-
kid.
Yeah, when Max Headroom was still a thing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Apparently he was in
But
pixels.
I will get. Yeah, I will get out of Irene's way.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you two go ahead and like head back to the cargo bay and like get to know each other and junk.
Don't you need me in case we need to, like, shoot people? And he holds up the gun, like, shoot people.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, stay here.
Wes says, I'll head back to the cargo room and get acquainted with the walls and the crates and the hiding. Also,
That sounds wonderful.
one of my indicators were the atmosphere is depleting rapidly, so...
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Alright, well, best of luck. I'll, Ooh, actually, give me 5 minutes. And he steps into the bathroom.
Now is not the time.
He's gotta go do
I
a line
mean-
of coke.
Any option he needs to take care of in the bathroom now is precisely the time because there might not be time later.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so Irene is gonna head into the control. Oh god, it's locked. Unlock the door.
I unlock the door.
Oop, I didn't mean to close that.
I was about to have Doc be like, well, I guess I'm out here now. Oh man, you guys killed a whole bunch of people.
You said there's no one left here?
No one on this floor. There might be more elsewhere in the ship.
Yeah, okay, so fixing life support is priority number 1. Keep an eye out for me, yeah?
Yep.
Actually, Doc and Slag, can you go check the upper compartments, please?
So Slag Wesh comes into Slag's view, and Wesh turns to him and he goes, yeah, I actually can't use the bathroom in the vac suit, and there's no oxygen in the bathroom, so I'll be in the cargo bay.
Yeah, so Irene is going to ask the 2 sim droids to go check the upper compartments while she tries to fix the ship.
Hey, Slag, your name, right? I'm Doc. We're supposed to go into the upper compartments. I assume he means the upper deck.
Uncertain.
Hey, Irene,
Yeah?
did you mean like the upper deck?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Well, he points. There's a ladder behind Slag, and he's like,
Doc,
What?
Huh.
What?
A ladder.
when you get into the shaft to go up, could you throw me my flechette gun?
Oh, it's right here, bro. And he throws it to you.
I catch it. Or at least I hope I do.
Yeah, less gun, more fixing those two.
They're
Razik?
stable.
Yeah,
As I'm bleeding.
Oh, clear your grazes, boys.
fix.
Do I clear
Just-
mine too?
Yes, clear your grazes.
No, he said boys only.
Aw, wah, wah, wah.
Well, somewhere in the universe, my brother clears his grazes.
There you go.
Just you can't fix a ship, you fix people, so fix a people.
I do my job, you do yours.
Damn. So Slag, above you is a pressurized, like, airlock. You know, that's kind of horizontal.
Yep.
And you hit the key to open it, and it gives you the big old "not open" sign. It's locked, much like the lift door behind Doc, also locked. Now Irene knows that those doors would be harder to open without bridge access by design. I
Okay.
assume, because you started laughing at that I missed something in the chat that I can't see.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
Razik and I are picking on each other.
Okay.
Would forcing open a door be a one impulse action if we were in like combat?
If we were in combat, that would be a 3 impulse action.
Okay, well, so as I'm basically going to disengage my safeties again, and then take all my grazed wound boxes back, as I'm going to try and force open this door.
Yeah, okay. You have 5 strength, right?
Yeah, it becomes 7 though once I disengage.
Right. I was comparing you to Doc. He also has 5 strength, so he's also a sim droid, like a you.
Is it possible that both of us could attempt this, or is it narrow enough that only one of us can really?
Then I think it would be possible. I think that would work for me. I'm kind of looking up doors. We have a whole section on doors. Here we go. Breakage. That's what I want. Oh shit. Okay. A Tech 7 EVA airlock has no modifiers to breakage, so that's good. What is the door for? Okay, so yeah, I guess, yes, you could. You could attempt to break through a door with an athletics check, or blast a hole through it, but with a, yeah, okay, by shooting the crap out of it. You can also attempt to eavesdrop through the door. I think it's just a success-fail thing, with the
Okay.
no breakage, no breakage modifier for the EVA airlock. I feel like there would be a breakage mod. Oh! Oh, it's a dash, which means like, nah. Well, that's dumb. I'm gonna say you can, but I'm going to give you a hefty penalty.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if Slag would know that you normally can't break them, he's not going to try.
Okay, then yeah, according to the rules, yeah, you could not force this door open.
Okay, then not going to
Yeah,
disengage and everything.
that makes sense. Okay, Razik, by now there's no air. So you're sucking on the last of your air supply while it's also venting out. Also your patients are in
Yep.
similar situations. And then the intercom key's up. Hey, I don't know which one of you is alive still. I thought everything was under control, then I heard a whole bunch of gunfire. Anyway, by now you're probably feeling the effects of oxygen deprivation. I mean, I assume you have spacesuits. I don't know if they're operational. My boys probably did a number on you. That being said, I'm willing to give you some air back if you surrender.
Can I take control from the bridge?
If you were on the bridge. Or take it away from the bridge?
Yeah, take it away from the bridge.
It would
override the computer and give me control here.
It would require a lot of work. A lot of time. You would have to, like physically move things in the bowels of the ship.
Okay. What can I do from the compartment I'm in right now to reinstate life support here?
If you re-engage the engines, the the automatic safeties will stop the air supplies from leaving, but at this point the air supply is all gone. You could start it up again, conceivably, with a bypass, but they can bypass your bypass, so you could buy time. But if you re-engage the engines, that would prevent them from being able to vent any more air.
I mean, that doesn't help if there's no air to vent in the first place, basically.
Right, but if you bypass their shutdown, then you can pump some air back into this compartment. But I believe the starboard engine is offline, so you would have to only start up the port engine, which it can do. Is Hypoa's vacuum armor compromised? Yes, you guys have.
Yep, everybody
well, I know
down.
Post had the.
Oh, I think
vac
that's
suit.
right. She's got
vacuum armor.
I think
She
the
also has
vacuum armor.
vacuum
If I recall, I think it just can't be compromised. It's just too fucking good.
As I recall, that is the case.
Yes. So, Hypoas is fine. For
Very well.
24 hours.
You have two options here. You can either take my vacuum collar or activate mine that's on me. I'll let you decide.
Well, if it's on you, if you're wearing it, Rizik would have activated it for you.
Right. But again, her suit isn't as much disrepair as yours.
No, but the collar, she has a collar that's
I have a
different from the
vacuum
suit.
collar.
That gives her an
Oh.
hour
It gives
of
me
oxygen
1 hour
extra.
Of oxygen.
Okay. So Rizik has minutes.
Yep.
At least he has an hour, and Hypoas is good for 24.
I am so over all of this. I'm going to give you the opportunity to surrender before I come up there and literally separate your atoms from reality. This is back over the
Okay.
intercom.
Ha ha ha! Good one.
All right. Maybe we can come to a compromise.
Turn the air back on and we'll talk.
You guys feel the air vents kick back on for about half a minute and then shut off, but they're no longer being vented. He's like,
Cool, I'm going to turn the engine on.
okay.
I take a deep breath.
I mean, just for roleplay's sake, you'd have to do that from the port side engine to only turn one on. Yeah. So you rush over there and turn the engine on so that he can't turn it off. He's like, that gave you guys about an hour, depending on how many are still left down there.
I'm gonna turn off the collar on Elise just in case we need the supply later.
Okay.
And I'm heading up the ladder.
Okay, again, the airlock above the ladder is sealed.
And you have two robots are looking up at it, probably.
I understand that.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's going to continue talking, and I'm going to reply to him while I'm breaking into my own
Damn
bridge.
ship. Okay.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. I'm sure you guys are probably aware. The ship can't fly until you guys finish the part, which is on your deck. And we're up here, and we can shut off your air supply and wait you guys out. So, maybe we could work together.
What do you want? As I'm working on breaking open the airlock.
Well, we just want to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm sure you've ascertained by now that we are agents of the Saldrosi Empire.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on that. I'm looking for a little bit more detailed introductions here.
Give me an influence check. Oh, Exalvi.
Oh.
That's gonna be fun.
For everyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Exalvi get a -1 step to influence checks against non-Exalvi.
Oh.
Because they're so damn likable, as we can see in Irene.
Yeah. They also,
Yeah,
I think they get a
guess-
flat -1 to empathy. Period. Even if
empathy,
it's to other,
just period.
even if it's to other Exalvi, they're like, I don't care about
Yeah.
your problems.
Yeah.
At least
Facts
he
don't,
gets points in empathy.
facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, and guess who doesn't have
Oh.
any points in influence to begin with?
And who dumpstatted personality?
Yep.
All right, 17 and up. Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
that was
that's
a 5. And
That's a fail. Yeah.
so after a brief pause, the voice comes back. He's like, "Well, if I told you that, I'd have to kill you."
You're planning on killing me anyway. I'm planning on killing you anyway. So what's the fucking difference at this point?
Well, a minute ago, we had you guys, and then I think that if I heard everything correctly, it sounded like that fucking bot turned on.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened.
Okay, well, there's me and 2 more of those guys you fought up here, and you guys have to come up a hatch. I like our chances.
Oh, you know, I forgot to mention. Yeah, you had the crew that was here, and then the bot woke up, and then I showed up, and brought reinforcements. So you might want to like recalculate your numbers there, because
Doc does
they're
this.
wrong. Because
He's doing the kill gesture with his hands for those audio listeners.
There's me, and there's the robot that woke up, and my doctor is still alive down here, and he's a fucking badass. So you thought you were only dealing with a couple of us, but now there's like 3.
Again, we have the advantage. We have the training. We have the choke point.
And you're on my ship.
So it's an impasse. Let's talk deal. And then Doc's still like...
I'm gonna need to clarify a couple of things with my captain before we can talk any deals. So give us a minute,
Okay.
and I'll cut the intercom off.
And Doc's like, hey, I don't mean to interrupt and be rude or anything, but does the second deck of your ship have an airlock?
Does it?
Well, I mean, you have the schematics in your journal.
Don't make me look at things. Involucre layout. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like it does. What?
Oh, actually, it does. It has the top airlock. Oh, wait, but isn't that a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It has a top airlock. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the same shaft. That's the only problem. So Doc is like, well, shit, but that might help? I don't know. If it's the same shaft, I don't know if that helps. But, me and Slag here, we could just go and walk about.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I like that idea. Any objections, anyone? Like, I'm not gonna hold a vote on it or anything.
What do you think, Slag?
I currently am not in possession of mag boots.
Oh, man, that sucks. Well, neither am I. We just gotta keep one hand on the ship, right?
Affirmative. I'm in.
Alright. The Sim Droid Attack Squadron. Oh, wait. Oh shit, I didn't think this through. Can you open the door? Cause, Doc doesn't know how to do that. I assume it's locked.
Keep your comms open, because I can probably bypass that from here.
Nice! Let's go, Slag.
God, I love Slag.
Right, for intents and purposes.
Razik,
Doc and
is there?
Slack will. Oop, what did I press? What did I do just now?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think I clicked on the locked door, and that was the locked door sound.
I didn't hear it, but that's fine.
All right, so Slack, you're in position to get inside the tube there on the outside of the ship. Can't see much, sorry.
The ship is still spinning in a circle, right? Because only one engine is going.
It's not like.
Oh,
It's like.
yeah, I guess it's not like
it's
a
not.
boat.
Yeah,
it's going.
Exactly. It's on, but it's not in ignition. Yeah. It's in idle. There you go.
I threw that bitch into neutral. Razik, is there any way we can do an adrenaline shot or something and wake these two idiots up?
If you give me a lot of time, I can do surgery on them and try to bring them back.
Define a lot of time.
Let me think as the player goes through the book.
It's taking too long to define that time.
You want to finish stabilizing Elise?
Yes.
While he does that, I would like to see if I can bypass the lock on the upper airlock.
Okay. That's going to be security -2. But it's going to take, I think, 15 minutes is the time interval. It's going to take a lot longer than the airlock. External airlocks are easier to bypass than this one.
But isn't he trying to bypass the external one?
No, he's doing an internal one. There's like 2 hatches. Like the hatch he's on is up to this upper floor, and then there's one above that, which is where you guys are. It's like a tube.
Yeah.
You guys on the top.
But is he not trying to bypass the one that we're at? So wouldn't that be an external?
Oh, are
one?
you doing the one outside?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the external so they can get in.
Okay, then go ahead and give me a security -2 step. Doesn't take as long.
Also, player question: is it possible for Irene to do that in a way so that they're not alerted?
That's yeah.
If you add another -2 step, yes. So it'll be a -4 step.
Do I get any sort of modifiers from tools or knowledge of the ship?
What tools do you have?
Well, I mean, oh shit, my tools are back at the fucking drone bay, aren't they?
Yeah. That's gonna be a
that's
gonna be a negative Ghost Rider.
This is a dumb idea, so I'm not even gonna go with it. -4, you said?
Yeah. Razik, also go ahead and give me your medicine check.
I'm gonna use an analgesic spray on myself to reduce my own wound penalty by 1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a stabilize check. I obviously got my med pack back.
8 is a fail, but since we are not in combat, I'm gonna spend a hero point.
Okay. Each check is a minute, so you can just keep at it. But yeah, you want to just spend a hero point. All right. So the airlock into the is unlocked. You know that much like the Millennium Falcon and Empire, there is it's like a double air door, so that someone can be in there, close it, and then open it. Typically, the door on the inside is not locked. It has a lock, but it's typically not locked. So you guys can go ahead and open that door, go in there, and you can tell it's not locked. They're not expecting you guys to do this.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go in and prepare, like kind of stage in that in between.
Yeah. Well, only one of you can fit at a time, unfortunately. So who's going first? While you guys think of that, Elise, you are stable. Clear your mortal wound. And since I don't want you to sit the whole session out, if you'd like, I'll let you attempt a mind over body check to self-heal.
I got cyanic fatigue.
How much cyanic fatigue?
2. It's a -2
So
step,
it'd be a
right?
-5 step.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because it's
Jesus.
you got your wound penalties.
Oh, right. I forgot the...
Hey, bud, can you go play with Grandma?
Damn, that doesn't do it, but I have hero points.
Okay. You are gonna have to spend a Sonic Fatigue to heal, though. What?
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't. So, mute. Stabilizing does not actually clear that mortal wound box because you have a critical wound box, but because you just healed now, you cleared the mortal wound box, which means you are conscious. Dum 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 dum.
Wait, so which wound box did he heal?
The mortal wound. You are now conscious.
Okay. So, him plus my Sonic thing did that?
Yes.
Okay.
And you do need to make a Sonic Fatigue check
Yes.
with a -5 step.
I'm not going to succeed.
Do you want to spend another hero point, or do you want to take another level of fatigue?
Screw it, let's put another hero point.
Okay. So Elise is conscious, but, you know, all she has left is the mortal wound box. And her grazes.
I use one of my own Energies Express.
Okay.
So, a thought occurs to me. And I'm really glad Hypoest is still unconscious because he would not like this. But we've got 2 very combat capable sim droids ready to drop on them from above. And they're expecting us to try to unlock and come in from below. How quickly would one of your blades be able to cut through that airlock, Elise?
Jagan?
Well, it'd be akin to an attack check, and they have stats for doors, which is really cool. One of the chapters in this book is just like tables of objects and shit, and I love it because it's like, because you just asked this question, I'm like, oh, it's right here. To cut through an EVA airlock, it has a resistance of 8, which means -8. But you have AP, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
And I believe that weapon has tech superiority for the level, for the...
that is the AP. It's
tech
the
level.
AP3.
Oh, okay.
So it has
Your tip
effective...
PP might actually do more.
It has effective 5 resistance to attacks, and a 13 plus will break the door. 13 damage plus will break the door. Otherwise, you'll have to chip away at its durability piece by piece. So if you roll amazing, you could do it in 3 impulses, which is like 5 seconds. If she rolls really well. Also, I don't think in character you know that Elise is awake yet. Also, you have a side blade.
Right.
Right.
Well, I okay. Yes, in character didn't know Elise was awake. I was making that assumption out of character. That's
you
my
assume
bad.
that Razik is like, Elise is awake.
Yeah.
Now we're there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and yes, now remembering that I also have a side blade, could we coordinate it?
You have comms. It should be.
No, I mean, Elise and
I think
I
you mean we both attack at the same time.
Right.
Also, I've got 2 side blades, so I could...
Oh, Jesus. I forgot you have a second one also. Uh-oh. Yeah. Hypoist isn't going to like this, but I think it gives us the best chance at surprise.
Energies Spray, how many, does that, make
It's
me
4
ignore?
hours. It's 4
Yeah.
hours at last. It removes 1 wound level.
So you only
Okay.
have a -2.
It doesn't
not gonna-
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, we're not going to count my mind over body to help me reduce wound penalties. Because I used it to heal and wake up. I'm okay if we do that. I just want to double check before I start making
Well,
mock decisions.
since you succeeded, you had 1 step on that. So with the analgesic spray, you are reducing 2 steps of wound penalties.
However, if they look at you funny, you die.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I got grazes.
And then after your grazes are out,
Oh, and we might be able to make this even more fucked up for them. Razik, you don't have mag boots, right?
No.
All right, that's fine, because frankly, I'd rather you stay down here for most of this.
I'm kind of mad, but I'm also agreeing with that decision.
We could possibly just completely destroy the artificial gravity system. I could fix it later, probably.
They would lose
Let's-
some... Oh, go ahead.
Let's check these guys. Do their armor have mag boots?
Good plan. Good thinking.
I don't think Jacob was listening to me.
I am. I'm looking it up. Oh. Oh! That's why they did 1d8 damage. I should have rolled that. They're wearing exoskeleton armor, which changes their unarmed damage to 1d8 plus 0/3. That's where it came from. Oh. Yes, they have mag boots. You can take their mag boots. They're made for big feet.
I'm
Yeah,
honestly
but
considering stealing their armor and reconstituting it.
You can't just like slip on another person's suit of armor.
I didn't say right now. I'm saying just keeping their armor and having me and Irene work on it later.
But yeah, if they've got mag boots up there, then it'd be pointless to turn the gravity off, because it wouldn't give us any advantage. Okay, so
and you would
skip
lose
that
the robot's
idea.
advantage.
Right, exactly. So skip that idea. Yeah, so I mean, I think the plan is we cut through, but not necessarily. We cut through, but we don't go up. And we basically force them down to us. And as soon as they start coming down, the robots drop in on them. Or the sim droids, rather. Sorry, didn't mean to be offensive. Yes. Dr. Razik with your hand up.
I'm not good at lying, so I'm not suggesting that I do it. However, consider the option of surrendering. They will want to come and secure us, which means they'll open the hatch down to us, which means they'll start climbing down, which is when the robot could open the hatch over their head. And surprise. But we need to be convincing on the fact that we're surrendering, and we've got 2 wounded, and I look at Elise, that cannot be moved.
I mean, lying is something I can do.
Lost Horizon, casually committing a war crime. Technically, you're not at war, so is it a war crime?
Right.
It's just a crime.
It's a skirmish crime.
It's a conflagration crime.
Yeah, and that plan involves less fixing the ship later. I like that. Let's go with that one.
Should be pointed out that Doc is holding on to the edge of the airlock and can't hear a word anyone's saying, and just kind of looking between Slag and Irene. He doesn't have a comm link.
Oh, okay.
Doc doesn't.
Okay.
Slag does, but Doc is just completely like pantomiming, like, "What's going on? Are we going?"
Right. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna fake surrender, draw them down, and then as soon as they come down, sim droids jump in from above. And we tear them brand new assholes.
Okay, so Irene, you're coming back inside?
Yeah. And I'll get back on the intercom.
I'm gonna place IPOS somewhere safe.
The bathroom.
Well, you can put her in her room.
Yeah,
I think
we'll
this
do
one-
that.
I think this one is his room.
No, his room is the captain's quarters upstairs.
Oh, so you put him in someone else's room.
Or, the med bay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have a med bay. That'd be smart.
And
that's why I'm against it.
Relay the plan to Slag and make sure that we're on the same page.
We lost new guy. Okay, fun.
Apparently, he really was taking him to the medical bay. He had to leave.
Huh?
In real life.
Yeah.
I posed to the medical bay, IRL. So Doc obviously can't hear, but he offers for you to get inside the airlock first.
Oh, I was already in the airlock.
Oh, okay, cool. So you kind of look at Doc and you're like,
Hand up, just a minute with the hourglasses spinning in the eyes.
and he's like, thumbs up, and he's just holding onto the rim of the airlock.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Get on the intercom.
Okay.
So, against my better judgment, the captain has authorized a surrender.
Are you familiar with the people of the planet Halkir? The Halkirites?
No, and I fail to see how this is relevant.
It's relevant. Well, they're considered some of the most brilliant, just biologically brilliant minds of sentient life. And
okay.
I've got 3 of them up here.
Yeah.
And one of them, from the moment he got on this bridge, has been making sure that all forms of communication through the ship we could hear. And as he says that, Slag kind of feels the ship vibrate a bit, and Doc turns to his left. And for the audience, we see the dorsal laser turret spin around and shoot Doc. And Slag, you look up, and Doc, in a ray of laser fire, just disappears off the side of the ship.
You know,
So I
Even
don't know if Irene knows what happens, but she does hear the sounds of what sounds like one of the laser turrets going off.
oh, she could put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
And she knew who was outside.
Okay.
And they just shot her doc.
Right.
You know, so yeah, obviously we were planning on deceiving you and getting you down here, and then we were going to tear you new assholes, but it was just going to be new assholes, and you can typically survive through that, especially considering we've got a doctor, and I was going to make sure that he was going to fix you.
But now.
So, question, the Halkerites, since this is relevant, do the Halkerites have the standard humanoid biological sex binary?
Yeah, but though they do it a little differently.
Yeah, and I know the Saldrin do.
He kind of his voice kind of goes away from him. He's like, so do you guys lay eggs? What how does that work? Anyway,
No, you're overthinking
I want to remote view the bridge.
Okay. You realize you're like 6 ways from fucked up, but I mean, I'll let you try.
I get a plus 2-step bonus because I'm familiar with the area.
That's true. Okay.
So I think like in total it's only like a
minus
-2.
1.
Oh, -1.
Because you have a analgesic spray, and then
Okay, I
mind over
wasn't
body.
sure. So, all right, yeah.
okay, and it's within 10 kilometers, so no range penalty. Go ahead. You get a total of -1 penalty. That's a 5.
Dice don't like me today.
You can keep trying.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't necessarily need to take this literally, because if they have the standard sexual dimorphism thing going on, and they don't reproduce asexually, and I know the Saldren don't, so don't take this literally, but now y'all can go fuck yourselves. We're killing everyone. And I'll cut the intercom.
Okay.
And head immediately over to that airlock and begin unlocking it.
With your you're just unlocking it by hand?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to take a while. You
Okay.
want to keep trying to psychic view while we're at it?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay, it is going to take 10 minutes per attempt.
Okay, well that plus 2-step was basically negating my sonic fatigue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still -1. Okay.
And we said
Honestly-
it's a security check -2.
Yeah, hang on. You can make that check
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 6, 12 times a minute. So you can make that check 120 times. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you can remote view the bridge before Irene's done trying to break into this room. I think law of averages, 120 rolls, you'll get there. And,
Yeah, it's just the amount of success matters.
okay. Well then, you have 118 more rolls. That's 117. Getting better. 116.
Law of averages, eh?
11?
I believe that's an average.
Yeah?
Nope.
Right. You got 115 left. This is gonna be the rest of the night. Motherfucker. Oh my god. -2, okay. Ah!
There we go. That's an average.
That's an average success. Someone add those up while I look it up. Okay.
Like how many they are, or just the total
Just-
numbers?
No, just how many times she needed to
10.
roll. 10.
Yeah. Took a minute or 50 seconds, whatever it is.
Okay, well, it's... I don't know what she said. Oh, now
I
she
said for
said.
all you guys know, I've fallen asleep sitting up.
Okay. You can see it as though it was from long range. So you can identify vehicles and note the presence of people without identifying them. On the bridge, you see 3 people.
Cool.
You could try for a better success. You have plenty of rolls. Oh,
Does she tell anyone that information?
Maybe in a minute. That's a excellent.
excellent. Now you can see the site as if you were at medium range. You can recognize individuals and obvious emotions or actions. Okay. One of them is over at the intercom console is Fahoog, the Brodon that you guys met up with, who was with Ten Brigger. One is in the pilot seat. The other one is in the systems engineering seat. They're both Halkerite. The door to the hallway is closed. And even though Halkerites do have sexes, there is no outward difference between men and female, male and female. So they're just they look like Halkerite to you.
Is the engineering where they turn off the airlocks and stuff like that? Is that the console where they do it?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I guess that means a question. Can I suggest these guys via telepathy?
Probably. You doing suggestion?
Maybe.
Yeah, you can give it a whirl. But you don't get that +2 bonus, so you have it on -3 step. Unless you,
Yeah, I know. Unless I fatigue myself again.
Or you call upon the power of the bad things.
Bad things.
You automatically gain a corruption if you do that, but you get a +5 step.
Yeah, no.
Do it.
Something.
Dark side. Who? Slag, I assume you're just kind of waiting for the signal. And Razik, what are you doing?
Razik doesn't really have anything to do because, like, even healing himself would take too long. So he's waiting for Irene to unlock the dock for now.
Okay.
Or the airlock. Is Slag in a position where he could get shot, or is he ducking to avoid the...
They would have to tear through the ship hull to hit him.
Okay, so he's safe. That's good. Well, ish.
Safer than Doc.
He's not dead. He's just flying.
He's
We're
getting
gonna
better.
catch him. Any typical robot can take a ship's laser turret fire and survive, right?
I mean, you guys don't have like
Right.
heavy firepower.
Yeah.
You basically have the equivalent of like a dual-linked high-powered laser rifle. That's what you just got hit with.
But yeah, I'm not doing anything special beside waiting at this time because...
Okay, so Elise, you've got the show. However, I think that's going to be where we're going to pump the brakes, and take our break. We'll be back at 25 after for another hour and a half of Gyro Roll Lost Horizon. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you when we get back. Don't go anywhere. All right, everybody, we're back. Sorry we were a little late. Couldn't be helped. Have returned. Much like the Sith in the Old Republic. All right. Now, yeah. Sisto's back in character. I love it, man. I love it. All right. I mean, without further ado, resume. Oh, I mean, we're still waiting on Elise to decide what she's doing. Oh, yeah, right. So you wanted to try to suggest.
I want to try and suggest to it, but I haven't solidified that yet.
You're going to feel the presence of another power. One perhaps sinister, but offering you some of its power to help you against your hated enemy, the Saldrosi Empire. You have 3 options. You can reject it, take it for a moment, or take it a whole blot of it.
If I take the whole blot of it, I just get the corruption, right?
Oh yeah, no check. You just get it. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna take all of it. Okay. So Elise takes a font of power. So for this check, you get a +5 step bonus, and then for every psychic check for the rest of the scene, you get a +2 step. And if combat ensues, I'll let the scene carry into that. I am a gracious dungeon master. So you want to make your suggestion check?
I do.
So I
Gotta do all the math here. I believe
-2 because of your fatigue, and then a -1 because of your wounds, and then +5. So a net +2.
Oh.
Well, you're muted, so say that again.
That is a stellar.
Okay.
That is exactly what I wanted.
Stellar success. It lasts for 10 minutes, up to. Cause a target to perform a long, complex task it would not normally do. For up to 10 minutes.
So, I'm gonna have it open the airlocks and restore air. And
Maybe not
monitor the
airlocks.
enemy.
I knew what you
Well,
meant.
yeah, unlock the doors. Sorry.
Unlock the doors.
No, I also just mean like, because Slag is on top of one, so if you open it, he's just gonna fall right in, which might not be good.
So
yeah.
okay.
Unlock the doors, restore the air, and maybe if it can, just stop the flow of the communication monitoring without the other ones realizing. If I can get it to that.
So basically, the task is help you guys.
Yes.
Okay. So mute. Thank you. Mute, please. Mute. Thank you. Okay. So the camera is like we kind of see this person through like a kind of like a wispy kind of edge, and we can hear this kind of like droning sound as we cut back to Elise as the air around her kind of grows dark as she taps into the Guo Ji, this supernatural organic corruption. And then we cut back to the Halkerite who just kind of like does this and then flicks off the comms, opens the air, unlocks all the doors, including that one.
Oh my god, I am so good.
Oh, look at how fucking good I am.
I'm not correcting Irene either. I'm just gonna let Irene think she did that.
Okay. I mean, the doors are unlocked. And then,
so
camera on the bridge, just for a brief cut, Fahoog, who is, like, holding the comm, like, hears all that and looks over like, what are you doing? And then we cut back to y'all.
That's the go code. Go.
Code.
Yeah, go. Irene fucking
Slag
comes through.
Who's going first? Because you guys are both vying for the same space.
By initiative?
I was going to let somebody occupy that before we rolled initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, no, at that point, that would have been, Irene would have waited for Slag to get in and push in so that the rest of us can come up behind.
Does Slag concur?
Yep.
Okay. Slag, you drop down. And this Saldrosi Spec Ops operator has been holding an action. If anyone comes through, they're going to put 3 rounds into them. So before combat starts, he's going to rattle off some rounds.
Sounds good.
He has a +1 step to hit. And it's a... And yeah, that's it. +1 step to hit. He needs an 11. Jesus. Okay, he got an excellent. So he's gonna hit you twice with the this +6. So you take 10 energy damage twice.
So that's 2 serious wounds.
Ouch. All right, now we roll. Now we roll initiative.
The die steps for wounds are not cumulative, correct?
Correct. You just take the higher.
Okay, cool.
Did it count against my initiative?
Yes. Is everybody rolling in, including Razik?
Yep. We never know if I'm needed or not.
Okay.
So I'm... Oh, go ahead.
No.
I was going to say, with a -2 step, I rolled better than when I had... Oh, actually, I got to re-roll the d6 because I actually have a +1 step normally, so it actually only brings me to a -1 step. So I'm just going to roll a d4.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. So where do I see the breakdown? So that's actually 11. An 11, which I think still fails. Let me just double check that. Yes, still fails.
Okay. The Spec Ops operator. Ooh, I think that's just barely a pass for him. Yeah, that's an average. And then Fahoog. Oh, I went way too fucking far. There we go. There we go. +1 step, 11. Okay, Fahoog got a stellar. So Fahoog was going first. He's the enforcer. And then who got average on the team?
I did.
Was it 15? And that's it, right? Everyone else failed?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to go Fahug, Irene, then everyone else failed. I think Irene failed the highest with an 11, right?
Irene didn't fail.
Slag
Slag
failed. the highest.
Slag failed the highest.
Yeah.
And then...
It was me with a 6
Oh shit,
and
the
Alicia
Spec
with
Ops
a 3.
operator succeeded. He didn't fail. He's after Irene, so let me roll him in. And then Razik and then Elise?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay, and now let's do adjustments. So Slag is the first person to fail, so Slag's going to sit at the -2 spot. And then it's Razik. And it's Elise. Even though I did it in the wrong order, this should...
Oh, you put Alicia the same number as me.
Yeah, she should be a 202.
Yeah, that's... There we go. Okay, and then we begin combat. This is going to be annoying. He's just going to keep holding action, so... Irene, you're up. And I should probably flip the combat map. You can go ahead and pop your head up and shoot from between Slag's legs.
Yes, that is precisely what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take the aim on it. I don't know who I'm shooting at, though.
He's right there.
Okay. So that's a 1 for assault energy weapon, 2 from the aim because holographic sight. Any other modifiers?
No.
Okay. So this is a 4 impulse action.
Okay.
That's a
That's a
big
terrible
oof.
roll for a 6.
However, I'm going to spend a hero point. Hey.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a hero point. And in spending the hero point, I am going to immediately take any action that I could normally take as a combat or challenge scene as a 1 impulse reaction.
Okay.
I can interrupt another character's action or simply act again immediately after I finish an action.
There you go. Okay.
So this will be a total of a 5 impulse now. And I'm going to shoot him again.
Also, everybody remember that you can use hero points to mitigate wounds.
Yep. So I do not get the aim on this, so this is just a +1.
Okay.
Since it's a combat, we get my
19.
challenge back.
Yes.
And a 19 is 1 shy of stellar. It's excellent.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fuck him up anyway. Excellent damage is 16 energy damage, AP 3 irradiate.
What's actually AP 6? Or is that the baked in AP because it's tech level? Or does it have a default AP 3?
No, it has AP 3.
Does?
And then it also has as many levels of tech superiority as is appropriate.
You either have tech superiority or you don't. It's not tier based, I think.
Okay. Then it has tech superiority and AP 3.
Yeah. It's just if it's better, reduce 3. If it's better the other way, gain 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So AP 3 on its energy armor, which it has 4. So it's going to reduce your damage by 1. So that's 15 damage, which is going to that would make him be disintegrated. But since he's a Saladrin and this is an energy attack, he reduces it by 2 levels. So that is a moderate wound.
And he is irradiated.
I think he gets a save.
Oh yeah. He gets
an endurance save?
He gets a passive resilience.
Oh, is it resilience or is it endurance?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see.
Typically, it's endurance, but they might have it different for irradiate. Irradiate is endurance.
Okay.
He has a 12 plus on endurance checks. But he now has a -1 step from the wound penalty. So, he failed. He's irradiated.
Suck it.
Oh, that's right. We have a fucking radiation sign. Boop. He's radiated. Okay, so that was a total of 5 impulse.
Total of 5 impulse, yes.
All right, it is his turn. He's irradiated now and slightly wounded. Slag, how do you look?
I mean, there's sparks shooting out of me. I look damaged, to say
Okay.
the least.
The Spec Ops operator is going to double tap, but he's not going to burst fire because he's going to evade, and he's going to shoot at Irene. Irene, I'm going to give you 75% cover because you're popping up over a porthole, which I believe is like a -3 step.
I think so.
Because out of the two of you, you have a really scary gun, and Slag looks like he's about to be Slag. So that's a
75% is -3, yes.
So he's got a total of -3. Because he's wounded for 1. Right, okay. So he gets to shoot you twice. These are not burst fire, though, so there's just 1 wound if he hits. Both against Irene. Pow, pow. 3 and a -1. And then it's going to evade and take a 2-meter shift. And that was a 5 impulse action. Slag, you're up.
Okay. It's a little bit of fluff when I say this. So after dropping down and then being like immediately shot, okay, there we go. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find me on the map. Ah, there I am. Am I not supposed to be able to see anybody?
Yeah, you're just there's a hallway to your left, and you're in a shaft.
Okay.
He was directly to your left, but he just moved out of your sight. He went north, stage north.
But after being shot, the normal kind of like greenish, like 1980s MS-DOS color that's in his eyes changes to red, and he says, "Resident, combat, program, initiated, genocide mode, selected."
Oh, God.
And that is just a 2-meter step.
As
And then I'm going to...
As a 1 impulse action modifier, I'll let you turn on your shield. Or did you already turn it on before you dropped down?
No, he wouldn't have turned it on. But I will take the 1 impulse modifier right now. So this is going to be a 4 impulse action to swing my sword at him.
Okay.
With a -1 step total. So obviously one-handed now.
That looks good. Oh, he evaded.
Yes.
So roll a d6 instead of a d4, and then subtract it from 20 because you got a nat 20. Okay, so you got a 15.
15, I believe that is an average. Let me just double check that with my melee. Yeah, that's just an average. I missed it by 1.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Okay, so good old AP -2. Although not as stellar.
AP 2 for 4 damage.
Yep.
That's a light wound.
He said this guy was Saldrin? Remind me again with the physical damage?
It has to be a firearm, and it has to be a stellar.
Oh, okay.
You can't do it with a melee weapon. Yeah.
Got it.
All right, and that was a 4 impulse, right?
Correct, because I activated my shield.
Okay, Razik. Unfortunately,
I'm not in.
well, actually, you guys know the layout of the ship. Stage left of Elise is an elevator, which has now been unlocked.
Why the heck not? I'm gonna take.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
1
move
impulse to
up.
open it.
Yeah, but I would have had to move. So actually,
I'll
I didn't
let
open
you
it.
do the shift. We'll call it a
Okay.
reposition action. to step and open it. So it's a 1 impulse.
Yep.
All right, Alicia, you're up.
That was gonna take the elevator, so I'll hop in with Razik.
Okay, well, Rizik isn't in it. Do you want to hop in as a reposition for 1 and then wait?
Can I activate my Psy Blades in there without hurting him?
I don't think you could attack through him if you were in there with you.
Then instead of that, I'm gonna pull out the Vibro Chakram and stand in there with him.
Okay. You didn't have the Vibro Chakram out?
I do now.
Okay, so that's a 1 impulse action, and you can't reposition with that.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
Okay. You want to reposition first, and then next turn, next impulse, draw your weapon?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So move yourself into the elevator. Okay, he's going to continue to hold action. Razik.
I move into the elevator, but I'm not sure how. Do I squish myself on her, or how do we want to do
that's
this?
fine. But it's going to be a full move action. But
Yep.
part of your move, I'll let you engage the elevator.
Sure.
Okay.
The door, I'm assuming, closes.
Yeah. Okay, Elise, it's your turn. I'm gonna say on Razik's at the start of Razik's turns when the elevator arrives at the top.
Okay, well, I pull out my Vibro Chakram and evade.
Okay, you want to evade?
Yeah, Vibro Chakram evade.
Okay, this guy continues to hold action. Razik. Nope, it's this guy again. He's to hold action. Razik. Yeah, hang on. There, and you there, and the door opens. Ding!
Do I see that dude?
Yeah, if you can see his token, you can see him.
Yeah, he probably has cover from me, but I'm gonna dodge using the edge of the wall, essentially, or the door of the elevator, and I'm gonna peek and shoot.
Okay. He has half cover.
Yeah, I figured.
So that's gonna be a -2 step. And he's evading, so that's another -1. Total of -3 step to whatever you're...
Yeah, I don't have any pluses to that gun, so it's just gonna be a flat, so -3 total.
What about wound penalties?
Yep. Since I used it's a -1 since I used the gel. So -4. I might shoot Slack.
Unfortunately, he's not being held as a human shield, so there's no chance.
I know.
Okay. That's a -1. Okay, and that was a 4 impulse?
Yes, because I'm dodging.
Okay. Elise, you're up.
Cool. So, Vibro Chakram, I'm just
You cut out, but I heard you in real life. You said you're...
Psychokinesis throw.
Okay. Same thing, -3 step.
Well, I get the +2 because I took the...
You took the font of power.
Yes, so I get a +2 from that, and then I get a +1 from being specialized in psychokinesis, so it's just a d20, right?
Flat.
Nope. You also have the -1 wound penalty.
Oh,
So
right.
it's a net -1. We're not forgetting wound penalties this time.
No. He's good on that, and I should be better on that.
That's why I double-checked it.
Yep. That's a 13.
That's an excellent.
Jesus. Okay.
Wait, it does the... I forgot, that doesn't do that. I forgot that Vibro...
Vibrochakram does Vibrochakram damage.
That's it.
9 for AP2. So he takes 6. I mean, he only has 1 wound box left, so...
Vibrochakram's gonna Vibrochakram.
Okay, do you want to recall it?
Do I have to? Can I just keep flinging it around the corner?
Well, you have to be able to see it. If you let it ride, you can't see it from where you're standing right now.
I'll just let it fly.
Okay. I mean, the fucker is almost dead anyway. And that's a 3 impulse?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to continue to hold his action. Irene. Oh, now we can put Irene here.
Well,
You're all upstairs. It makes it easy.
I can't get through just yet, can I?
You would force Slag to take a 1 impulse. Get
I
out of
don't
your
necessarily want to do that. So, Irene's just gonna like huddle up against the wall and pat Slag on the shoulder and say, "Go get him, Tiger."
So just a
And-
pass.
Yeah, just hold my action.
All right, his turn. The operator boy. He is going to take a 1 impulse reposition. I love you. And he's going to add a evade modifier to it. And he's going to open the door. And take a step through it. Slag, you're up. You're muted.
Well, Slag will follow suit.
You can move 2 meters before an attack. Okay. However, when you come into the doorway, that enforcer token.
I'm gonna get blasted.
Yeah. You have 25% cover where you are right now, so that's going to be a -1 penalty. And he is going to shoot you with his laser pistol. Like the champagne. Are you distracted? No. Oh, you're wounded.
I do have a
though.
shield, but I don't know what that does.
Yeah, that does something. Shit, dog. I don't think we ever hammered down.
It's the same shield. I mean, it's the shield that I got from the.
Yeah. Because the shield on his stat block lets him take a block. No, it doesn't. What does it do? Hang on. Let's look it up.
I thought it was adding to his armor.
Shit, I don't have that PDF open. 1 sec. Well, I mean, we'll rip it straight out of the sheet, right? So.
Yeah.
I might lose frames, viewers. Just it'd be like that.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay, his battle shield gives him 50% cover against melee and ranged attacks originating from in front of it. So, it escalates you to 75% cover, which is a total of -3 to hit you.
Excellent.
And I think that's it. Okay. And he has a passive +2 to hit you because this is a laser pistol. So that's a net -1 to hit you, and he's unhurt. That's a 1. He missed. And that is a 3 impulse action. So let me modify. I mean, go ahead and continue, but I'm modifying the enforcer to 9.01.
Let me just check something about. Okay, so Slag is going to take aim with his vibro blade and attempt to chop at this guy. So that brings it up to a 4 impulse action, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
That gives you a +1 step.
But yeah, that brings me to just a
Flat.
kind of like just a D20 roll. Yeah.
Okay, well, he is evading, so that's another -1.
Okay. Okay, so just a -1 step.
Oof, 4.
That obviously misses.
Yes. That was a 4 step. 4 impulse.
Correct.
Okay. Irene.
I'm going to adjust 2 meters and then declare my attack. Is that okay?
Yep.
So I can see. Oh, look, that guy right there in front that's already
Nice and irradiated.
nice and irradiated. Gonna shoot him.
Okay, since Slag is in the way,
Okay.
I think that's going to be 50% cover, so -2.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the aim action to negate that. So I have a +2. And I have a +1, so it's a grand total of a 1 step bonus.
Okay.
He is evading though, right?
Yes, so it's another -1, so flat 20.
So flat D20.
Oh, he got
That's a
the
nat 20.
Oh.
20.
That's a nat, which I'm sure you know by now.
Is a stellar.
That is exactly what we need for the stellar on the TID PP.
Okay, if you do more than... If you do more than 0 damage, he's disintegrated.
All right, well, let's see if I can manage that.
Okay. Oh no! Wait.
Um,
He's a Saladrin. You could, in fact, do nothing to him.
I mean, I could.
But it's
I
unlikely.
severely
that's-
doubt it.
That's highly unlikely.
But if your wound lands on the chart, he's disintegrated. But if it falls off the chart, he's good.
Okay. All right. So
7.
that is 7 AP 3.
And you hit him twice for nothing. He soaks it because he's a Saladrin.
What
Yeah.
a motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 4 impulse.
Lacey, I can't click on your token, but it's your turn.
It's okay. Can I get here? Turn.
You'd have to shove.
Or
You'd have to. Irene would have to
I
take
will-
1 impulse to move.
I will react to move.
Okay, so that means I can get there in the 1 turn?
Get where Irene is. Behind Irene, that'll be a move action.
Okay.
But yes, you can do it in 2 impulses.
I was just trying to get...
A place where you can see your Vibrotracum?
Yeah,
that would be it.
so I was like right here.
Yeah, anywhere in the hallway you can see it.
Yeah. And I'll get to right there.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 impulse for you, and Irene is going to be 1 impulse for Irene. So I'm modifying Irene first, and then that's a 2 impulse for Elise. The Spec Ops operator. Oh, this is end of round. This is... Yeah, after him, he has to do an endurance or he dies to radiation. So that's fun. He is going to take a step here and then shoot at Slag, who has 75% cover.
50% cover.
75%
Oh,
cover.
75.
Yeah, because 50% from your shield and then another 75 because you're obscured, because he moved. So it's going to be a -3 step. He's badly wounded for a -5 step total right now. He has a +1 step for his... So it's just he's got a -4 step. He's just going to shoot at you once and evade. 1 bullet. -4 step, right? You got a 3. And that is a 4 impulse action. Right, end of round. Passive resistances trigger. I don't know if radiation's passive or active. I think it's passive.
It's passive.
And the resistance is
Endurance.
endurance. Trying to find
And
it.
his wound penalties do count.
Yeah, I know. I was getting to the right section, and then I was like, I think I went too far, and I didn't. All right, radiation. Oh, he has to get 3 successes.
Oh.
So
Well.
he has to get a stellar success with -2 dice on a 12+. Okay, so he dies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impossible.
So he steps back, takes a shot at Slag, and then dissolves.
Good one.
Zeke, you're up.
There's no space in the hallway, so I'm holding my action until I can move into the hallway.
Okay. Force turn. He's got a clean shot at Slag. Well, clean. He's going to go ahead and take it. He's going to aim to offset some of that penalty. With the aim, it's a net nothing. Unless you're dodging. No, you're not dodging. You aimed last time. So it's a net nothing. So he's going to shoot with...
Slag does not dodge.
Oh, yes, that's right. He's not programmed to dodge. Oh,
No.
shit. That is...
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's going to be an excellent. Which is a fuck ton of damage. Slag may be in trouble. If you have hero points, now may be the time. This +9. That's 15 energy damage.
Okay. 15 puts it on a critical.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're not down.
No.
Oh, this has no AP,
Uh,
so Slag doesn't have any armor either.
Not that Cool. So that's just one wound at that? It was just like a one wounder, or was that a two wounder?
It was an exit, so it's 1 wound.
Okay.
All right, and that was a
Sweet.
4 impulse action because he aimed. Slag, you're up.
So first question is, am I able to 2 meter step right there?
No, because of the door. I think you're gonna have to step straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask. So I'll step right there, and then he's not dodging, or is he dodging?
He does not dodge.
No,
He
he
aimed. Yeah.
Okay, so this is only going to be a minus. Okay, so I'm at -3, but I'm at +1. So this is his -2 action. Not bad. Here we go.
8.
That is not going to do it.
Okay, and that's a 3 impulse.
Yes, sir.
All right, Elise.
Okay, so is this guy a Seldrin?
No, that is a Halkerite.
Okay. Is he the one I mind controlled?
No.
Okay. Where's the one I mind controlled? Is he off to the side somewhere where I can't see?
Can you see the other token on the left?
This one?
That's him.
Okay. Well,
And you didn't
since he's mind
control?
controlled, I'm
Just
gonna
suggested?
vibro chop from this guy.
Oh, poor sweet child. Okay.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. Zeke.
In theory, I could step into the hallway.
Irene would lose an impulse.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
no,
with
I'm gonna
it.
hold. No, I'm gonna hold until there's space. So hold me for 2 more turns. Put me in 4 point something.
Okay.
Now, here's the problem. I hurled it, and now it's more than 10 meters away from me. So I can't use it as the missile again.
I thought I had close range. Isn't that 20 meters?
No, it's actually a condition of missile.
Oh, 10 meters
The
away.
object must be within 10 meters of me.
Unless you want to recall it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Stockholm's gone wide. It's in, just for fun, you throw it with your mind and it just embeds in the console in front of him. And that's Irene's face, just like, God damn it.
I have other things I could throw. That
Speaking
are
of
a little bit more
Irene,
deadly.
it's her turn.
Irene's going to go ahead and shoot operative boy that Elise was trying to hit.
This poor Halkrite isn't even in initiative, and you guys are blasting him. Or her, we don't know.
Well, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Standard +1. I don't have any wound penalties. I'm going to aim. +3.
Okay.
15 is on the nose. Excellent.
Alright, so that Halkrite disintegrates.
And then I'm going to take a 2 meter step that way.
Okay, and that was a 4 impulse.
4 impulse, yep.
Okay. Razik.
I'm gonna step into the hallway.
Can you guys hear my daughter?
Nope.
The monitor's on and she's just talking. But if you guys can't hear it, that's fine.
And I see slightly the Enforcer, but I don't think that would be enough to shoot at him.
Yeah, it would, but it'd be 75% cover. Which means -3.
Yeah. I'm not the best shooter in the world, but standing here is not useful either. He's shooting at Slag, so I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take a move action instead of a reposition for 2 impulse and dodge in case he shoots at me.
Okay.
It's 12
So it's
meters
3.
away from me. Ugh.
Enforcer's turn. He sees Razik in the hallway. He's going to shoot at Slag. So it's -2 because of your shield, right? Okay. So that's a net -1. No, he has a +2, so it's a net 20. Okay. Oh wait, is he wounded yet? No, he missed. Okay. This is his 3rd shot, I want to say. I forgot to keep track of his ammo. Okay. Pachow. That is Oh, good. It's just an average hit. So this plus 4. That was the wrong die. Ignore that one. It was the same. So 9 energy damage.
Okay, so that gets upgraded to a critical. Awesome.
Okay, and he is evading. And he is also taking his 2-step to move here. Slag, you're up.
Oh, wait, hold on. That was a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. That's actually a moderate. I thought all my moderates were filled, but I have 1 left. Ooh,
Nice.
thank God. But yeah, no, sparks are flying out of him. There's holes missing from him. If only there was someone that was super capable at being a mechanic or whatnot that could treat him, but
Or
those don't exist in this ship. So, 2-meter step forward and swing.
Right, he's evading.
I will take. Okay. I was going to aim anyway, so that just negates that. So I'm still at a -1.
Okay.
Nope, I'm at a -2 because I'm fucked up.
Critically damaged.
Yeah.
-2. Fuck. Alright, that was a 4, right?
Yeah.
Elise.
Okay, I want to move there. And from that distance, my chakram is 10 meters away. So guess who's gonna basically pull it out of the console at the guy?
I'm gonna... It's here.
Oh, it's there? Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, 1 impulse action. Guess what's coming out? The side blades.
Okay, I don't think you can move when you pull out the side blades. Only certain actions let you do
I mean,
the...
if not, just move it back one
Okay,
space.
only certain actions let you do the 2-meter shift, in addition to the attacking being a prime one. But I'm double checking, but I'm pretty confident. You can go ahead and move your character back.
I'm just reading binary style, so it wouldn't be in there, would it? Damn these doors!
Yeah, you can't move. It's that is an interact action, and it doesn't let you move that. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 1 impulse action. So it's your turn again. Wow, I'm really glad we did that. You're muted.
I said, guess what else can be flung? Sideblade's gonna go flying at this.
Okay, he will.
Oh Jesus!
He will
I'm in
have-
the way.
He will have 50% cover because of the people in the way, and he's dodging, so it's a -3 total. And then another -1 from your wounds.
Okay, maybe I won't throw it then. That's a lot of minuses, and I won't get the sideblade back. Is he a Saldron?
He looks like a Bronon.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like Pierre's phone overheated again.
Is that how much minuses?
-4. And then I think you have a +1, so a total of -3.
Plus the wounds.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
kinda-
wait, and then
that's
you
my
also
wounds.
have the +2 from your dark.
Well, yeah. That's what I was doing the math for. I get the +2 from the dark thing, which counters my sonic fatigue.
Okay, then it's still a -3.
Yeah, and then I have a wound.
Yeah.
So.
And then he's dodging.
And then I have the psychokinesis.
Right, so it's -3.
It's still -3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not too. Yeah, fuck it. I have another sideblade.
Okay, the side blade goes flying and it embeds itself into the chair and then turns off because you're no longer influencing it. Welcome back, Pierre.
Phone keeps overheating.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a 3 impulse.
You know, I am
would personally
really
be freaked the fuck out if that happened. Like, what?
I'm really glad that we're completely fucking up Hypoist Station and not mine. That's pretty...
Yeah, Hypos is gonna wake up and sit down at the cockpit and be like, "Why is there a chakram in my control console?
And
Oh,
why
that's
is there a
mine."
hole in my chair?
Yeah. Razik, it is your turn.
2 impulse action. Sorry, 2 impulse. 2-meter move. There you go. I'm gonna say the proper. Aim and shoot with the flechette gun at the enforcer.
Okay, Slag's in the way, so it's gonna be a total of -3 because he's dodging.
Perfect. Laser sight +1, aiming +1, wounds -1.
No. Laser sight. You do not get a +1 if he's actively evading.
I'll trust you on that. I don't remember. Fine. So that's +1 for aiming, -1 for wound. So that cancels out. And you said -3, so that's a -3 total.
Okay. Yeah, it says grants a +1 step against targets at close range unless they're actively dodging.
All right. Well, I'll be damned. Firearms, where are you? Firearm 13. So yeah, that's a hit.
Oh shit! Nice.
And it has a brutal component, which is already included in the damage.
It is.
Yes.
Okay. He has 2 physical armor, so that's 4 damage. That's a light wound. And that was a 4 impulse.
I aimed, yes.
Irene.
2 impulse move action. Razik, get out of the way.
You want to move through him?
Yes.
All right, Razik. Do you want to
Reaction, I will.
Okay, and so then what? Nope, stop it.
Use the
I'm
arrow
just gonna
keys.
do
There you
this. There we go. Up to there. So that is a 2 impulse move, and I'm gonna spend a hero point
go. Aha.
to immediately as a 1 impulse reaction. So this will be a total of a 3 impulse.
Mm-hmm. Bust a cap.
I don't know how. No, I don't know how this works. So, new guy, you're going to have to guide me on this. I would like to repair slag.
Battlefield medicine style.
Battlefield medicine style.
Do you have any mechanical or electrical tools?
Not on him. Her.
Okay. So if you had them, they would have counted as a med kit, trauma kit, or med pack. So
Can you do it without anything?
Just
No supplies. You can cure
Yeah.
grazes and light wounds, and that's it. I mean, you can go for it.
That's kind of what I need to do.
Okay.
Every little bit counts.
It's a 3 impulse action. I mean, it's 1 impulse because you're doing the hero point.
Right.
No modifier. You need 1 success to get rid of 1 light wound.
Okay. I get a natural +1 to mechanics. I get a +2 from double specking into repair. I assume would be
Yes,
appropriate
that
here.
would be appropriate.
And
And you can only
that's it.
you can only do 1 wound at a time. So even if you get multiple successes, you're still only going to clear 1 light wound. Wait, hang on, before you spend your turn doing this, did you gain at least 1 light wound this combat?
me?
Yeah.
No.
Then it doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay, so
Battlefield medicine is just to the wounds you've gotten in this fight. Yeah.
okay. So scratch the repair portion of it, but I am still going to take the hero point to blast Enforcer Boy.
Okay. Yeah, if you had your tools on you, then you could fix
right.
them up real good. Yeah.
Right. I need to get another toolkit just for the ship. Like keep my really good one with me, but keep a spare one on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you, in theory, print one with your new machine?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And in theory, I could also print upgrades to it.
I was hoping you could print upgrades to my side blades. So look at that.
Yeah. We can. That's why I got it in the first place, so we can start upgrading shit easy. Okay, so can't aim, so it's just a +1, but he has 2 people in melee with him.
So that's a +1.
So it's +2
total. Yeah.
Yep.
And then he is dodging, so it's gonna be a -1.
Okay. So +1 net.
Well, that's 22.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Enforcer Boy.
That's stellar. So yeah, this is happening. Oh, it's only 8. That's a shit roll.
Okay.
8 energy damage, AP3 irradiate.
He downgrades it.
Okay. Yeah, I already figured that one out.
His turn. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna play him intelligently because he's an intelligent person. He is going to try to grapple Slag.
Oh no, and we already know Slag is not the hand-to-hand expert that I am.
So he needs a 12 to succeed. On a flat 20, no wound penalties. So he failed anyway. Does not matter. He's gonna keep evading though. So that's a 4 impulse. Slag, you don't need to make a roll. He failed. So your turn.
Okay, so another 4 impulse action, aiming, swinging a sword, desperation. So still a -2. Yeah, 'cause I have 3 wound penalties. Aiming is 1. Yeah, so -2.
He's evading.
Yeah. That's the aiming and evading kind of cancel each other out.
Right.
So then it's just. So yeah, here we go.
9. Nope. Okay.
Nope. He's like swinging his arms, like semi coming off.
If I
I'm
charge,
gonna
how
need
many
you
can
to
I move?
stop that if I'm gonna fix
Half.
it.
So I can move 10.
You're currently unarmed.
No, I have 2 side blades. Thank you.
Did you draw them both?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I drew them both so I could throw one in case that mischarged with the other one.
Okay.
Okay. I'd have to get past Razik, though. Would that cause a problem?
He'd have to take a 1 impulse reaction to get out of your way.
Yep.
Or
That
you-
would put me after the Enforcer, but I'm not the fighter here, so I would do it.
You do it? Okay. Because I think I'm gonna two-hand the Vibroblade and charge the Enforcer.
Okay. Are you doing it?
Yup.
Oh, no. That Razik should be 5.2.
2. So it's 4,
6.
6,
And then you can go here for 8.
8. Alright, cool. So I get minuses here because this is not a psychic attack.
You can spend psychic fatigue if you want. Psionic fatigue. I mean, psionic effort. Because you're a cyanite, if you want. I don't know.
Let me calculate my minuses first.
Well, for your wound penalty, you have a
minus
-1.
1 from the from the wound, and he's dodging, right?
Yes, that's another -1.
So it's just a minus.
2.
Huh? Just a -2?
And then you're specialized, so it's a net -1. Oh, but then you are adjacent to 2 or more attackers, so it's a net d20.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bother spending anything. Damn it!
A 3 is a miss.
I only need a 7.
Okay, that is a 4 impulse action because you charged. Irene, you're up.
Irene's gonna spit at him. Saldrin scum and blast.
Okay.
And we're gonna aim. So 3 dodging -1, total of +2. That's an average.
Okay.
With your weapon, that's still pretty good.
Wait. Is that? Yeah, that's average.
Oh, nope.
4 energy damage, AP irradiate. Does he still have to roll for irradiate if it doesn't actually damage him?
That's a good fucking question. Irradiate. A creature hit by this weapon attack. Nope. He has to roll twice. Once for the first one, and then again for the second one. You can't get double irradiated, so if he fails the first one, he's just irradiated.
Yeah.
has 14 endurance, so no wound penalties. He failed. He's irradiated. I
That's a
wonder
4
if that would have
impulse for
rolled
me.
over. Oh well, we forgot it. All right. His turn. He is again going to try to grapple Slag, with the evade modifier. So he needs to get hand to hand. Still no wound penalties. Hand to hand, he needs a 12. He failed. Okay. Slag, you're up.
Fifth verse, same as the first. Although this time I will remember that I'm getting an additional +1 bonus for there being multiple people around him, so it's
Right.
actually evens out to a -1 roll,
This is your moment.
which is, yeah, this is my moment. Here we go.
12?
That still misses, I'm pretty certain. Oh, no, that is an average. Oh,
Nailed it.
all right. So this is a one-handed strike. -2 or AP2 for
AP2.
5, whatever it is, physical.
He curses in Saldrosi as he is now moderately wounded.
Good one.
Zeke, you're up. I
After he
accidentally closed
curses.
that door. Right.
I aim and shoot.
Okay, that's gonna be a -3 because all your friends are in your way,
Okay, so -3 because my friends are in the way, and that's
and he's
including his
dodging.
dodge.
Yeah, that's including his dodge.
So +1 because I'm aiming, +1 because people are in melee, and -1 because of my wound. So that's
Oh no,
-2 total.
we ruled it. That's only to melee attacks.
Oh, that's just melee attacks.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
-3 total.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can do. -3. Where are you?
You could always
Here.
roll a 1 on the D8.
Nope.
Actually, you did.
Yeah, but it's still a nope.
Yeah, it's still a miss. Okay. Elise,
So as one impulse action as a cyanide, I could just call myself.
you call your Cyblade to you.
I do.
Okay.
It's still my turn then, right?
No, it's one plus. Oh yes, it is. It is your turn.
Well, I'm guessing it's a one impulse action to activate that side.
Okay.
And is it still my turn? I don't actually know.
No, it's
It is
Irene.
Irene's
No,
turn.
it's Irene's turn. Okay.
I mean, like Slag said, 5th verse, same as the first. Henry VIII I am. It was a net +2.
That's a stellar.
And that's a stellar. So that is 11 energy damage, AP3, irradiate, tech superiority, 2 wounds.
It washes over him.
What?
Yep. 11 damage. If you had done 12, you would have killed him.
Well, for a -2 step penalty, I can attack him with. And that's happening.
With both your Cyblades.
So I think it's just a -2.
I don't know what is wrong with your microphone, but we only.
I don't know. I said I zeroed out earlier, so I think it's just a -2.
Okay.
And it's one attack for both side blades. I was reading it.
Yes. A 6 is. What do you need to hit? Like a 7?
I need a 7.
That's 3 impulse. All right. His turn. Oh no, that's end of round. Okay, he needs to make an endurance check. It's a. Now he has a -1 step. He succeeded. He's no longer. Oh no, he got 1 success. He needs 3.
Yep.
Which means he takes radiation. And then it's his turn. I mean, his only chance is to take a human shield because he'll get 75% cover if he has a human shield. So he's gonna once again try to grab Slag while evading. Now with a -1 step, he got a 0. Slag, you're up.
I mean, not the best person for a human shield, the guy that has full of holes and whatnot, but all
Yeah,
right.
but he's gauging that you're the most wounded, so you're the most likely he can grab. But
Okay.
he can't swing it.
So 4-step, or yeah. But swinging the sword, I'm aiming. A +1 because of my skill, +1 because of thing, but -3 because I'm hurt. So it ends up being a -1 altogether.
4 or 1. Okay.
Poor Slag.
Yep.
Razik, you're up.
Aim is shoot, and I believe was established a -3.
Yeah. Oh, Slag didn't say
Yeah, I
that.
don't know where
said
my-
that. I just had Slag selected. -4. Okay.
I don't know where my bullet went.
No one does. At least you're up. -1. Okay. Irene, you're up. 17. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
I just got
12.
above 12.
He's dead.
And she'll level the TID PP at the operative's head.
Just raises their hands and just like, nope.
Cool. He's not dead. I'm probing him.
Whoa. Just taking my dinner.
That was the
Okay.
correct response.
Okay. This is now a new scene because the combat ended.
Aw, so
Yes.
I have -2 for my corruption. Or for my fatigue.
For your fatigue, yeah.
Wait, don't I have since it's a new scene, don't I have a chance to get rid
Yes.
of that?
Ooh, I'm gonna roll that too.
But you
And
have to
fail
You do have to do
miserably.
your wound penalty on top of it, so it's going to be a -3 for you, Elise. But you
Why
get a
did I
+2,
Oh, because my
and then you get a +2
I
because
want-
you're a mentalist, so it's a total of -1.
I'm at a -2.
Irene got a 4. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a fail.
Yep.
I failed.
The 13 you failed.
Yeah, I needed a
Oof. You said 16. All right. So Elise, you have a -2 from your psychic fatigue. I think you have a specialty in probe, right? No, you have a special.
I do,
You do have a specialty in probe. Okay, so you have a -1, and
but I'm wounded.
okay, so -2. Actually, since it's a new scene, -3.
I was gonna say my mind over body wore off, didn't it?
Yeah, but your analgesic spray did not. So
Okay.
-3.
Okay.
10.
Damn. No.
You want to spend a hero point, or do you want to let it ride?
I'd be just keep him prisoner.
Yeah. Right. You take him prisoner. There's also one more, and just to expedite things, he was in the gun turret. Do you guys want to take him prisoner?
Yes.
Yeah, if he surrenders and doesn't fight, yeah.
He's right there. He was in the gun turret.
Is he a Saldran?
No. Halker.
Okay. Because if he was a Saldran, at least he might execute.
Right. Alright, congrats, guys. You've retaken the ship.
I'm
I
gonna
have
look.
so much work to do.
I'm gonna look for 10 Brigger.
Promised that Thuge would help him. At least he's like sitting on the.
Sitting on the floor pleading. Okay. Razik, you search the whole ship and you can't find him.
Wait, what was he doing?
Looking for 10
Looking for
Brigger.
10 Brigger, because last we
Oh.
heard he was getting kind of like.
Right.
Well, we
I'm
know,
gonna ask. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say we now know that his buddy was a surgically altered Saldran.
The second one you've encountered.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna ask the Alcarite what happened to the guy that was with the last dude we killed.
Okay, you didn't even have to roll for that. The Halker's like, that guy, we spaced his corpse. No need to keep a corpse around. And just, we assume he's no longer next to the consoles.
Yeah.
I want to space one of them.
Whoa, maybe we could talk about it.
Well, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and talk about it. You spaced our friend. You tried to kill all of us. You blasted our sim droid, probably getting sucked into the black hole as we speak. You're not. You tried to take over our ship. What are you bringing to the table that makes me not space at least one of you?
Roll coercion. With a plus
Oh,
one step
no.
for having a pretty scary prospect.
Hey guys, guess what I didn't put any points into?
I'm gonna try probing whenever I get the chance. So just let me know.
And guess what I
Go
dump
ahead,
stat?
Elisa, you can give me another roll.
But you've got hero points. Nah, you don't have to use one.
I'm going to
no, I
say,
don't
Elisa,
anymore.
that you can only try this one person per scene, so you're trying to probe the other one.
Fair enough.
Holy shit!
Oh, wait, that's your
That-
dump stat. That means that's on the nose average, right?
That is on the nose
Yeah.
average.
Lisa got a 0. He's like, okay, well,
At least he has a headache.
I don't know. What do you want to know? I'll trade information for my life.
And I'll look over at the other guy. And what are you trading?
It's actually a woman, and she says, nothing. I'm loyal.
Space that one.
All right,
My oath stops me from doing that, but
I'm pretty
I
sure
can
that's
look the other way.
that's a 3 dice sin. Oh no, wait, wrong system. Yeah, Razik's not going to do it.
Slag, do me a favor and go put her in the upper airlock. Please.
Good one. And I'll do it.
Okay.
All right, so you're trading information for your life, and depending on how good the information is, it may be trading for her life too.
Well, the Halkrites on this operation were just techs. We were briefed, but you know, all those Saldran you killed, they would know more. Just to preference my information.
How did you guys get here?
We arrived on a covert transport prior to the Reaper Syndicate blockading the In fact, we're the reason why this ship came out of orbit as close as it did. You may not believe this, but 13 years ago, the Saldrosi Empire sent a sim droid to this derelict, and because of the time dilation, it took it that long to engage the engines.
Where's that shuttle now, since you needed our ship?
Our ship? Well, the Reapers found it. We weren't anticipating their interference, so we didn't hide the ship very well. We were just supposed to attach, get the engines fired, and relocate the ship to where we could salvage it. That was our job, the Halkarites. The Saldran were there as our protection. They did a pretty damn good job until we ran into fucking you guys.
When you hurt my crew,
I didn't hurt anybody. Oh, I mean, I did turn off the air. That was me. I did that.
So this is the one I mind controlled earlier.
But I turned it back on, and he doesn't know he was suggested.
Irene's gonna punch him in the throat.
Okay. Actually, you know, he doesn't have he doesn't have those organs. He punched him in the throat. He's like, "Ow!" Because he's basically just like a liquid. That's kind of what he is. Liquid in a hard case.
She feels better though.
Okay.
Also, just so order.
Yeah, I know. I read that. Now.
Okay.
Yeah, I read that earlier, and I was like, oh, God.
So for the audience, Slag, as soon as he put that chick in the airlock, he just spaced her.
It happens.
I mean,
Miscommunication.
can't be mad about it. It's not necessarily miscommunication, just not fully clarified communication.
So,
No,
And he
you
has a
guys were talking
defunction
about
droid.
spacing her, and then you asked him to put him in the airlock. Therefore, you asked him to space her.
plus,
Yep.
this might help him sell insurance to the other one.
Mhm.
So it was a selfish act.
Oh, well, that's a 4 dice.
Fucking New World of Darkness.
We're playing that on
I
Thursday, so it's in my
I
brain.
asked the
I'm just
Alternity.
thinking of whenever you space someone in the Firefly system, dice on.
Well, unfortunately, she broke up for me. But she's saying in the Serenity system, it says in the rules, if someone gets spaced, they're dead. But if they absolutely demand you roll damage, you're supposed to take every die on the table, roll it, and that's how much damage they take. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Would it be possible to survive that?
If only the dungeon master brought a set of dice, yes.
It would depend on how many dice you had on the table. But if you're like me and I have like, you're
Yeah.
Yeah, she because like typical Serenity character, we're kind of off on a tangent, have like 10 to 20 hit points. So there's only 7 dice you could survive.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You shut the fuck up. Razik,
Yes.
we need to get everybody back up to fighting shape. Slag, if you would please come with me. I need to see what I can do about fixing you.
Where do we lock this guy?
He's coming with us. We're going back to the Thuge.
if we can convince him to join us, then you guys can use his help. Piece of tech.
Shutting the fuck up includes not nodding. Let's get back to the bay. Let's get this asshole to work on finishing up my repair job. Razik, are you going to be able to fix people there, or do you need to keep them here?
It's gonna be quicker, cleaner, and possibly easier in the med bay that we've built.
Fine. Stay here with them. Get everyone back. I'm fine. You get you and Hypoist and Elise fixed back up. Slag, if you wouldn't mind, please coming with me. We're going to take this asshole to the bay where he's going to work on my repair job, and I'm going to fix you.
Hey, Irene, in case the Thuge asks, just tell him we ran into the Reapers on our way back. That way we have a good excuse for why we're hurt.
Well,
We did run into the Reapers on our way back. And out of that incursion, only this asshole is left.
That was my thought exactly. Excellent.
This had better be good, Rock Boy.
It would be a hard sell because I don't think there's any Halkerite in the Reaper Syndicate.
Do they ever hire mercenaries?
Halkerites don't do that.
You know, that's a really good point. You're a liability. We should probably space you.
But I'm sure we could take the chance.
Yeah, you think we could make it work?
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
you think you could sell it?
By the way, the way the Halkerites talk, they sound like they're my son, at the playground he plays at, there's like these 2 speakers with pipes, and you talk into it, so it sounds real echoey. That's how they'd sound. Yeah, kind of like echoey and gravelly. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna buy you auto tune so you can do their voice.
I don't know if the stream would pick it up. I thought about it.
Yeah, so let's get to work. We all have And by we all, I mean me and Razik have a lot of work to do. Oh, and you, Rock Boy, you'd better not fuck up my work, or I mean, at this point, it's kind of obvious you're getting spaced. So, no responses, no nodding. You had your moment to shine. Let's go, please.
Okay. Yeah, so Razik, you wanna do some surgery?
Yep. Now I'm trying to do the math in my mind. What would be the best course of action? And I'm actually having a Azretian moment because I'm struggling between healing myself first to help better the others, but that's not what Razik would possibly do. So decision, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
okay,
while you debate on that,
Yeah.
is Irene gonna work on Slag once she gets back to her tools?
Yeah, we're gonna take Rock Boy into the fighter bay and put him to work on finishing repairs.
Okay, give me an influence check with a +1 step, which is
Which
washed
is
out.
a flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irene is just nailing it. That's a 19. Okay. Wolot buys your story, and is glad you brought slave labor to help finish the drones.
Okay, and I've decided that Alicia, in case a fight breaks out, needs to be back in shape before me.
Okay.
So the order is going to be
Alicia-
Alicia, me, and
Alicia would
Ivor.
insist otherwise, but she's not gonna fight you because she really can't.
Plus, I mean, the second you open your mouth, be like, "Who's the doctor here?"
Listen here, you little shit.
It'd be great if Alicia just healed herself using her psychic thing right now. It's like, I got this.
God damn it, my drink almost went all over my screens.
All right, let's do surgery.
So I don't know. It's been more than 4 hours, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to use one more dose and an analgesic spray on myself.
Okay. I mean, each check is an hour, so yeah.
Yeah, it's been like 20 minutes since we used them, right?
Yeah. So you might want to hold off on that.
Okay, I'll hold off for now. So let's do this. So I got my med pack back. We're in a med.
Yeah. The med bay gives you +1 step because it's nice and clean.
Yep.
Elenia's character has 1 critical wound, 2 serious wounds, and 2 moderate wounds. That is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes of surgery total.
Perfect. Surgery, does it use the same table as the other one or no?
No, that table's for treat wound. Surgery is 1 per moderate, 2 per serious, 3 per critical.
Okay,
So
so how many successes do I need?
9.
9?
Yes.
All
And
right.
each check is 1 hour.
I have surgery, that's +1. The med pack, does it give me +2 for surgery? I don't think so.
No,
not in this
not for
case.
surgery. No.
+1 for the thing, and +1 for the +1 for the room, and +1 for my technician knowledge. So that's 3 plus 3.
Do you have a specialty in surgery?
Yes.
That's +4.
No, I already included it.
Okay,
It's
so
+1
plus
for the
2.
room, +1 medicine, +1 surgery. So
Right. The
+3
medicine
total.
is from the fact that you are an expert. Got it.
Yes.
+3 total.
First roll.
Oh, that's a 21.
That is a stellar, and above stellar, that would be a 4th step if it existed.
Yeah, no. So it's 3. 1 hour.
That's 1 hour.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck
wound
my-
penalties.
Yep.
How many
Let me
wound
reroll that D8.
Yeah. What were your wound penalties?
It's only 1 because I'm on the analgesic spray, so I'm gonna roll a D6 instead.
Okay. And if you roll higher than a 5, we'll keep the 5. Not that it'll matter. It's still a fucking.
Well, no, actually, I don't need to reroll. I got a 16. If I get a 1 at 17, I'm stellar.
Neat. All right. Now roll +2 step. Oh, a 4. Okay.
Well, apparently my wound got in the way.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, fucking smarts. Okay.
Yeah. That's hour 2.
Mhm.
Hour 3. That is an excellent.
Okay. Now you need to take another dose of analgesic spray.
Okay, I'm taking it. Just gonna Okay, I'm gonna keep in mind I need to remove one. My 2 again. That's stellar.
Okay. And
That's
all right.
stellar.
So with surgery, I think it's the first time we've had surgery where you've had a shit ton of wounds. So, Elenia, what you're gonna do is you're gonna clear all your critical, all your serious, all your moderate, and then gain 1 serious because your highest wound was a critical. You gain 1 wound of one below the highest to represent recovering from surgery. You still have your light wounds. You had 2, yeah. Those go away at the end of the day, basically. So
I got a little delete happy.
yeah. Okay, so Lisi is as good as she's gonna get.
Then I'll treat myself.
Okay. And Hypost is stable, right? Yeah, Hypost was one who got stable. And then you started Battlefield Medicine on her, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah.
Him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have a serious, moderate, and some lights. I don't believe I can clear the light.
No. So that's 3 successes on on surgery. Self-surgery, does it have any penalties? Oh yeah,
I believe it
you
does.
apply the wound penalties twice, because you are both the patient and the physician.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm awake, can I assist? Because I'm not terrible at medicine. I'm pretty bad, but I'm not terrible.
It would be up to
I
check
did
into this.
dumpstat intelligence, so...
Sorry, what?
I said I didn't actually dumpstat intelligence, so I could help a little bit.
Do you have a skill point in it? Well, then it's just a +1 step. Which isn't nothing.
So I would get a +1 step on self stuff.
Okay, I think I made up the. I think I'm thinking of World of Darkness or Chronicles of Darkness for the doubling of the wound penalties. So I think if you're self-treating, there's no rules for it. I'm
I
gonna.
thought I saw something.
For self-surgery, I don't see anything on that. So I'm gonna.
House rules.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because you're treating yourself, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a flat -2 step. That is house rule henceforth. Self-surgery, -2 step.
Hold up. Under the medicine talent 3, I think I read something. I just want to double check before we do the roll.
Sure. I don't mind being thorough. For the medic talent tree?
Okay,
Physician
so...
heal thyself?
Yep. It's you don't get your own wound against you,
Right.
essentially.
When you
So okay,
that's
so I
only to
would get
treat.
my wound.
That's only to treat, not to surgery. Treat and surgery are 2 different things. But yes.
So what was your roll?
-2 step.
Okay. And that's with my wounds or without my wounds?
Without your wounds. That's just because you're working on yourself.
So that's -4 total, just the flat minuses.
Yeah. And then you get a +1 because Elise is helping you.
Which, with my +3 of everything, that means 0.
There you go. And you need 3 successes? Yes.
1 moderate and 1
3 successes,
serious.
yeah.
So, yeah, 3. That's a 13, that's 2.
Okay.
And do I count them as treated for my next roll or no?
No, because they don't get treated until the surgery's over, basically.
Then it's done.
Okay. So, keep the moderate wound.
Yep.
Because you don't have
It's
any
gonna
light.
have to
You don't have any
medical
light wounds to put
rehab
it in.
and... How long does that take? It doesn't actually say.
That's just what it means is when you heal naturally beyond a light wound, you have to succeed resilience checks. Medical rehab means a physician can make a medicine check and based on their success give you a bonus to your resilience.
Okay.
That's what medical rehab means.
So that was a total of 7 hours.
Okay. And we're gonna say it took you about an hour to get situated. So you have 6 hours worth of rolls, Irene, to catch up on. You want to go ahead and do that now?
Yeah.
Welcome to the end of the session where our 2 experts just roll a bunch.
So I assume it's basically the same rules.
Yeah.
Yes, except for because you're using mechanics instead of medicine, you don't have a -2 step penalty, which normally would apply to me.
So
Okay.
It's mechanics, repair, and then your toolkit would also. Actually, I'd say the toolkit's only going to give a +1 bonus
Instead of its normal +3.
instead of its normal. Yeah, basically it's just like a flat. It's kind of like his surgery bay. You know, that's kind of like
Okay.
the +1. Just I know it normally gives you
Yeah,
like +3 step, but I think for this,
Right.
it's gonna be a +1.
No. That makes it because
Yeah,
this is
normally they're-
much. Go ahead.
Say normally the tools, depending on the quality, they get treated as a medical kit, a trauma kit, or a med pack.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't give any bonuses. Sorry.
Okay. So what would a med? Which one would it count as then?
It would count as a med pack, but that only matters for battlefield medicine.
Okay.
And we're doing surgery, so this
Okay.
is gonna be. It just allows you to do it, basically.
Okay.
I think I know the answer to my question, but just for rule's
Sure,
sake, surgery, if I fail 3 times, it's done. It's over. I can't do it anymore. For mechanics, would that do the
Yes,
same thing or no?
It is a surgery using
Okay.
mechanics. Yeah.
Using
Perfect.
mechanics
Yeah.
instead. So I get a +1 naturally to mechanics, a +2 to repair because of double spec. No bonus for the
The toolkit. Yeah.
The toolkit. And I don't have any wound penalties, so it's just a flat +3.
And you need a bunch of successes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I've got 7 rolls to catch up on, you said? 6 rolls. 6 rolls.
Actually, 9 as well, because you can't heal the light wounds. So 9 successes,
Okay.
and you get 6
Okay.
rolls, and then you guys are caught up.
Okay. So roll number 1 is a fail.
Oof.
Let me see. Yeah, I didn't take that particular talent where I can say, no, that doesn't count towards failing out. Roll number 2. That
Average.
is
If 7 was a fail, that's an
average.
average. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, roll number 3. Average.
Oh, that's right. Engineering is your big boy.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Yeah. Roll number 4. Ooh, that's a second fail. Roll number 5. That is excellent. 6. Stellar. Okay, and roll 7. What's up?
I'm just trying to figure out what the Jenkins numbers mean. I'm very
The first
confused
number
about
is
First
the
is the
hour.
round.
Second is the successes.
that. Oh, okay.
All right, and go
Cool.
ahead and take us
Okay.
into hour 7.
Fail.
That's the 3
And
fails.
Yep.
Okay, so starting with your worst wounds, going down, he got you 7 successes, so that's going to be everything but your light wounds, which means you're going to gain 1 light wound, and since you're maxed out on light wounds, you're going to gain a moderate. No, wait, I'm sorry, everything but your moderate wounds. So he healed your critical and your serious, which would give you 1 moderate, but since you're full up on moderate, you're going to gain 1 serious.
Awesome.
Clearly, whoever put you together in the first place
Passing the buck.
needs to go back to like engineering 101 because a lot of this doesn't make any sense and I had to find a lot of workarounds to make this work as well as I did. But we can fix that. Don't worry about it. We will rebuild you. We will make you faster, stronger.
For clarity's sake, PR. You have extra rugged 1 and extra rugged 2.
Yeah, I think I just realized that I'm supposed to have rugged and then rugged 1.
Yeah,
So
okay,
I
so-
actually don't have the extra serious. It's actually just the extra moderate. I actually was looking at that earlier too. I was going to talk to you after the session about it.
Okay, cool.
So that's my bad.
So you can add the species/talent bonuses. So you have an extra graze,
An extra light
light
wound and an extra moderate.
moderate wound.
Yeah.
There. Now it actually tallies up for you.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. Cool. Thank you.
Oh, I thought the wounds and whatnot I already had were already including. Oh.
No, that's just because you have 7 vitality.
Good to know.
So you may not have
Okay, yeah,
filled
I
up.
can take.
You are a monster.
Even beefier than we thought.
Yeah, you guys can't see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sheet, so let me tell you. He can take 4 grazes, 4 light wounds, 3 moderate wounds, 2 serious, 2 critical, 1 mortal.
He can take me twice over. This is stupid.
He's a tank.
And that is why he is also a patchwork and can't carbon date everything about him.
It's time to put some armor on
Makes
this boy.
sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
that's,
Then we're just not playing fair.
Right,
Who plays fair?
I'm gonna say, new guy, give me. Do you want to start a surgery or do you want to wait? Because it's been 7 hours. Okay, let's say that everyone breaks for sleep, so everyone can clear their light wounds.
How did Rock Boy do on my drone repairs?
Okay, I don't remember what we said about the drone repairs. It was a lot, right? It was like 10
We
successes
had-
per drone.
Yeah, we had 1 left on the first drone when I had to bug out.
I'm gonna say instead of rolling, he just gets 1 success per hour. So that would be
Okay.
7.
Yeah, so 1 is finished and 1 is 6 hours in.
Okay,
Or
I'm
6
gonna,
successes in.
I'm gonna ask you to keep track of that because there's a shit ton of them.
I got you.
All right, so day 2. We're gonna do surgery.
Also, Jacob, just
yeah.
sorry, just so you know, seeing as I actually have more moderate wounds than I thought, I wouldn't have that taken that serious from the surgery. It would still be a moderate.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you come back to the ship to sleep, Irene?
I don't think they would let you.
Yeah, no, at this point.
You are a tentative ally. So
since we slept, I reduced my psychic fatigue by 1, right? It says when you rest at least 8 hours, you reduce your fatigue by 1.
yes, so both of you reduce your psychic fatigue by 1.
And then can we make a check?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh, I still have the minuses though for my injury, right?
That is correct.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Irene is just permanently fatigued
Feeling
psionically.
10. Well, every day you drop 1, but yeah.
Irene,
Yes.
could you? I'm assuming you're on the ship, like the Involucre right now.
No, they wouldn't
no.
let him go back.
No. Okay. Irene, could you guide me through putting the Involucre on lockdown, just so I can focus on Hypoest after Elise joins you?
Okay, that's a relatively simple process. So
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, the only thing left to do is surgery on Hypoest, and for Irene to keep fixing drones. But in case this may be redundant, but in case it needs to be said, your plan is kind of ruined because your plan involved Ten Brigger, who is now dead and floating in space.
If
Yeah. Well,
anything, it's
so
just 1 step less.
Yeah, no, because we gave
It's true.
10
You're planning on
the override, and we have the override
of his override. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess the plan is the same: fix the drones and use them like to your advantage. But now you no longer have 10 Brigger who can call in a Reaper strike on the drones, on the battle bots.
Right.
So that plan has changed.
Right. So we're gonna have to adjust on the fly.
Which is all we've been doing.
We know, yeah. We know the Thuj cartel, their ship is gone. They didn't plan on leaving on anything. They're taking this ship out. That's their plan.
Not
So-
if we take it first.
Right. Precisely. So
So the
that
plan is to fix
gonna
the
have to
drones?
adjust. Yeah, still fixing the drones, because they're still my goddamn drones.
Okay. Let's do 8 hours of work on both ends of this.
All right.
Razik,
Sure.
you go first since we just finished Irene's segment.
I'm gonna
So
be honest, Elise is essentially useless, so she's gonna take an 8-hour nap to get rid of that last psychic fatigue.
Okay.
I'm gonna take another dose of analgesic spray before the surgery starts, so I don't get affected by my moderate wound.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to town on IPOest, so that means
What about slag?
I already said quick BRB, so.
Slag is. I don't know what Slag would be doing.
Would you be helping Irene?
As much as Slag can help, sure.
Okay. Even if you're unskilled, you still can. If you're helping, they get a +1 step. So, and if you're skilled, they get a +2. Okay. So
what would the skill required?
Mechanics.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Just curious.
Cool.
Sure, it's not the sale of life insurance, because that I can help with.
You know what? Let me check the book.
Okay.
It's not. All right.
I'm trying to sell it to what's his name? The
Wesh?
Thieves Cartel. Yeah.
You know what?
Thieves Cartel.
Like
I'm selling it to the robots.
in the montage, of of all this going down, in the background of Razik, stitching up Hypost, we see Wesh is like really considering it. And he's like, 300 credits? What are credits? Does that convert into ingots? Actually, no, he's from the Gaps. He probably has a different fucking form of currency.
And then Slag's like, what is that currency?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They have it.
And they go back and forth.
They start doing math.
Yeah. All right, so okay, cool. 7, 12, 17. Razik, go.
Stellar.
Oh, we needed to add up how many you need. This is for our beautiful boy Hypoist.
Yep.
Still has a mortal wound, so that's cool. After the surgery, that'll become a critical wound, but the surgery has to happen.
Yep.
Because Hypoist is 100% full of wounds. All right, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 again. It's 9. 9. It's always 9. Okay. It's not always 9, but right now it's 9. So you're at 3. You're at 4. You're at 7. You're done.
I'm a bouse.
Okay, so that is going to leave 1 moderate wound and leave the critical wound because the mortal wound gets downgraded.
Yep.
Okay. Hypoist. Oh, and she slept, so no more light wounds. Alright. Hypoist. Oh, no, wait. It's 1 of the next lowest, so no moderate wound, 1 serious wound. Okay. Hypoist.
Yeah, because I would have cleared the critical.
Yeah. So Hypoist is treated, but she still has a critical wound and a serious. He still has a critical wound and a serious wound. So Hypoist is like, I'm gonna lie down for a bit, you know.
Which is why at least he's taking the 8-hour nap.
Yeah.
To get now.
All right, so that was 4 hours, and now we can...
5, I think.
No, 4. It was 4 hours.
Oh, neat.
Okay. So Irene, what you're gonna do is Slag is helping, so it's a +1 step, and you get an extra success because of the Halkerite.
Okay. So I'm at a +7. Which we don't have a die for.
Well, I guess you're at a +6 then.
Okay. I'll take the +6. It's still, what, 2d20?
I don't remember everyone's room. I know we designated rooms, but oops, I threw you out of the ship.
Please don't do that. I just got healed.
Yeah, so the +6
Also, to get rid of all
with
these corpses. I assume you guys are not down with the corpses.
I do want to strip the Celtrosi of that armor because I'm gonna try with Irene to make it fit me.
Oh no, strip them completely. Like, take everything, launch their naked bodies into space.
Got it.
Okay.
Put everything into the cargo bay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna write down gear. I want one of you to record this. Probably let's make it Elise. You're gonna record all this.
Are you making a new tab?
I don't know what I'm typing it. You can figure this out. And then
Also, every time we throw out a body, Slag says, and that is why you should have invested in Barker Industries Insurance. Every time.
It is also important to notice that every time, for a little bit at least, every time Slag brings up the insurance, Rizik seems to like just disappears out in the background because he kind of made a promise of Slag, but so far Slag seems to have forgotten. So he's like, I hope he doesn't bring it because I don't have the credit, whatever credits are.
all right, that's the gear. All right, Irene, let's start.
Okay.
With your massive +6, and with a
right.
+1 success. 42.
Yep.
What's that? Is that a stellar?
That's probably a stellar. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a stellar.
Wait. Why is it 1d20 plus 2d20? Wouldn't it just be 2d20?
No, it's 1d20 plus 2d20. He has a +6 step.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, fixing things, that's...
The steps skip
what I
skip to
does.
D12. It goes D4, D6, D8, D10, D20, 2d20.
Okay.
Yep.
Alternity hates D12s.
Apparently.
Always has.
Always has. It's just a bias, all right?
Hour number 2.
See this? Fuck this.
That's a 55.
That's a 55. Okay, so that's 8.
All right. Hour 3.
It's a 35.
35.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Hour
4.
4.
That's supposed to be 12.
48.
48. Okay, so that's 16 successes.
Okay. Hour 5. 32.
It's 20 successes.
Hour 6.
Is it even worth rolling?
I mean, it's
I could get a 3.
It's a non-zero chance that she rolls a 3.
7. That's still.
And then hour 8.
Stellar.
50.
50. All right, so
32 successes.
So hold on, 32 plus we had 6 successes on one of them, so it's a total of 38. So that's an additional 3 repaired.
Well, that's 48 out of 120, right? Or 48 out of 120. 45.
Yeah, correct.
I can't type.
48 out of
48 out of
128.
128. You're you're 40% done with the repair. So after 8 hours, and this is the next day, since you guys started, Woolot is going to come in and be like, all right, this is taking a long damn time.
So I don't expect you to understand the full explanation. So I'm going to put this in and as close to Thuge as I can. Big brain Exalvi machines need big time fixes.
The Halkerite dares to speak and says, yeah, and there's only 3 of us, and I don't think the robot knows what to do. He's just been holding tools this whole time. It, them, she.
Good one.
Okay, yeah, so maybe we need more people.
Can we repair our suits so I could go back and help?
Well, I know Irene could.
Yeah, so Mr. Big Shot Thuge Cartel Guy, why don't you go ahead and roll them sleeves up, grab a wrench, and let's make this go a little quicker, shall we?
I have to make sure.
How are you planning on making any of these work if you're not going to actually help make them work?
Well, I can bring in some Reapers in here. You think you can keep them in line?
Yeah.
All right. I'll scrounge you up some more workers. All right. With that, he brings...
Remember, big brain.
Right. He brings in like 10 Reaper, scrappers. Combined, that'll give you 5 successes an hour.
What? That's 2 hours per drone.
Yep.
That's spectacular.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take it, and I'll start organizing them. In fact, and I'll quit my own personal efforts and just organize them.
So with the Hellcat, that's going to be 6 successes an hour. You need, 12 hours.
Yeah, and honestly, that was just to someone has to supervise to make sure nothing goes wrong.
So afternoon tomorrow, it'll all be done.
And I'm gonna.
That's probably a good point to end the session.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's the session, guys. So midday tomorrow in game, the repairs will be done. So next session we'll start there and we'll kick off with y'all's master plan. So let's do shout outs. We're gonna start with our guest PR. So go ahead and take it away.
Hey guys, if you liked what you saw here, that's awesome. These folks here are really good people, and their games are always fun. I had a lot of fun, Jakin, as always. Thanks for putting up with my insanity. That's always appreciated. You can check me out on Twitter at FistoRoboto, PHISTOROBOTO. I think it might be on the screen somewhere. When I'm not guest starring here, I run a podcast called Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop that also includes one of Vegas, as he is one of the players. It's essentially D&D meets 1930s with insanity as well. So if you like that, if you like some jokes, if you like the 1930s aesthetic, it's quite the little interesting listen.
Yeah, I've got your Podbean URL, but don't you also have? Do you have anything else, or is it currently still on Podbean?
Just on Podbean.
Okay.
Oh, we are on iTunes. You can
Okay.
just search Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop on iTunes. I'm still working on Google Play. They're a little harder to crack.
Okay, I thought you were on iTunes, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. Okay, cool. And then Elenia, go ahead.
Hopefully my microphone doesn't screw up too much here. Hi guys, I have an Etsy shop. It's Nerd Stop. Cutting out.
Yeah, you kind of
It's
are.
kinda-
Maybe put it
Right
on
here.
push to talk, and just
Well,
keep it open.
It's voice activation detection. So it shouldn't, it's open. It shouldn't do this. I have an Etsy shop. It's the Ultimate Nerd Stop. It's mostly hats and scarves. Occasionally it's jewelry. I do make custom coasters. I'm going to work on getting these up on Etsy. These are pretty clearly Harry Potter themed. I got one of each house. And I'm also currently working on these little car rear view mirror holders. If you're interested in any of these right now, go ahead and tweet me at EleniaZol, and we'll work out prices and whatnot for these, because like I said, I'm dealing with Etsy right now, so I got to get that sorted out. But just let me know if you'd like to see any designs. Tweet me and see what we can do.
Can't wait to get mine.
All right, and that's going to close us out for the night. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week, presumably with the main cast. Although it was awesome having you, PR, it always is. Hope everybody had a great time, and we will see you next week. Bye. That's the wrong button.